first.
I have brought my horse.
Doesn't upgrade.
The best and the worst.
Well, no, you've got at least 2 horses. Everyone has 2 horses. Inside you, there are 2 wolves. Now, inside you, there are 2 horses. A majestic horse and a scrawny nag. So someone in chat was asking about buying a controller, and I couldn't resist. I saw a, is it Power A? I think it is. They do officially licensed Xbox controllers. And I couldn't resist. So I have a new controller. Oh, look at that. And I can change the colour.
Let's have a look.
It's very pretty. I'm
Oh,
going,
why has it got rid of my preferences?
going with a Tron colour, though. I like that one. But it's an Xbox One controller. But what's interesting about it, on the back here,
games.
I can set from minimal trigger movement to loads of trigger movement. So I can make the triggers like very snappy for shooting, or very accurate for a racing game. And I've not seen that before, and I'm surprised it's not in the stock ones. And it's also got the squeezy handle buttons. But the glow is awesome, and you say you get all the fancy colours. And it even has a locking USB cable, so it's got actually a little click and lock. It's I don't think it's wireless at all. I don't really care whether it is, but yeah, very pleased with it. I'll see how it goes. I mean, I might hate it in an hour. The only thing is, and I don't know. So if you notice the buttons, the outside of the buttons lights up rather than the inside. So if it's dark in here, I'm still like, which one's X? Which is not a problem for me. I know which one is X, but it can be a problem if you are not such a gamer. Yeah, that's been the most exciting. Oh, and I got a new mouse mat that lights up too, and I can't show you, but it's a whacking great mouse mat. But around the edge of it, it's got a big. I don't know how they've done it. I think it's fibre optic. But it's very nice. Anyway, how do I open up that dialogue? I've forgotten. Down? No. Up. Hey, wait, is that Schalke? Schalke, is that you? Hello, I've missed you. Don't punch me back. I'm going to do that to people when Cobra's over. I'm just going to run and tackle them to the ground. Shout, I've missed you, stop stabbing me. Do you remember what button I pressed to bring up the... It's not that one. That's change view. It's not that one. Is it hold back? That's cinematic. Is it hold... No. Hold up. No, that's whistle. Hold down. That doesn't do anything. Hold right is satchel. Tap left. Right, okay. Goodness me. Why are you shooting me for?
I was wondering whether the bullet would least by. We don't have a hat, so I can do that.
I do not have a hat. There you go. I will... Well, you're actually marked as red to me because you shot me. Oh, I haven't got any stick extenders of this. I knew something felt weird. Are my stick extenders glued on this one? Damn it, yeah, I need to find some more. I've got some upstairs. It's so weird not having stick extenders. Like, it just feels like half a stick.
So it's like the little grippy rubber things that go on top.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, the stick extenders. Yeah, but these are.
But you have those quite big, sort of fat, sort of centimetre thick ones. I'll just have the rubber things that got little caps that go over the top.
Well, the taller they are, the more leverage you've got on the movement of your stick. So therefore, the more accuracy and the less pressure. The drawback is you have to start lifting your fingers up more. So ideally, you want ones about 6 inches long, but then you'd have to hold the joysticks in a very odd way. Damn, that is just...
Alright, you're talking about controllers.
Controllers. This game is... I think I like this game because it's just so beautifully mundane. I was just there watching the mud on a wagon's wheels as we went past. Max, let us know when you're a session. I'll invite you, but we need to wait for Esmir or Malcolm. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a player behind us. Is that Max? Posse. posse members. Oh, no.
No.
Invite to posse. Max realism. Hello.
Hello. Are you posseing up?
Yes, I actually have a persistent posse, or I've been given one, or actually just paid for one of the two.
Yeah, you must have paid for one. What have you called it?
Well, I didn't.
That's the important thing.
I didn't call it anything. It
What?
just said, "Do you want to create a persistent or a temporary one?" So I went persistent, and he went, "All right then, cool."
Alright.
Yeah, persistent. Name DJ Arcus's posse. I'm gonna call it.
Well, you've got front door posse, side door posse.
No, front door
There's only-
bandits.
No, but I've changed it to the most dangerous thing in the known universe.
Flurkin?
How dare you?
Andy's mum.
Oh, not a flurkin.
Yeah, you weren't there last night. So last night we were playing Transport Tycoon, and we
I
created.
saw something about
Yeah.
killing
Well,
pedestrians with
we
buses,
created
right?
a valuables train called Andy's Mum because Andy's Mum is valuable, and it then promptly killed hundreds of people by running them over. So hence I did the edit of the little cartoon in the chat.
I saw that, by the way. How did you just find a website that allows you to put the text in, or?
No, I just changed the words Mr. Choo Choo to Andy's Mum.
Okay, pretty good going.
Thank you very much.
Where'd you get the font from?
The rest of the image.
Oh,
Ah. I miss.
smart.
I do miss working in office. I do miss doing that. Just photoshopping
Working
stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sending it to people. I just don't get to do it anymore.
Did
So-
you make this? And you just send it on to someone, just wait to see their reaction. Going, what the hell? It's quite funny.
So I've got 2 extra buttons on the grips, but I don't know what they're mapped to. Apparently,
I'm trying to remember how the hell to join people. Oh yeah.
Well,
H,
we'll join you. You've got a proper posse.
okay. If you're happy with that. Yeah. Yeah. We once a colleague of mine. It's quite funny. In the office, he basically we have these stupid courses and things like that we have to do. So what he's done is he's basically printed off these certificates as a bit of a joke and put them on the wall next to his desk. So what we did is we scanned one in and then changed all the text to say things like, congratulations on being the. This is to certify that this person is a certified cocksucker and things like that, and basically just left it on the wall. And you only see it when you look at the text like really close in. So anyone walking by will be like, "Oh, you've got a lot of certificates there." And then once the manager of the office, literally like the head of IT, walked in there and said, "Oh, what are all these for?" And he was reading through them, and we were like, "Shit! Everyone put your head down."
Yeah, so Andy's Mum is a persistent 4-man posse, not a persistent 7-man posse.
Oh,
Hello, Gino. Hello, Mr. Dathus. Mr. Dathus.
Gino,
Gino. Well,
DeCampo.
it'll be Nino the Gnome or Ganino the Gnome. I don't know.
Go to the
Did say that Andy's mom is no longer active.
That
Where
is
you
that is.
That's great.
Inside Andy's mouth.
Oh, so,
Rob, you're very quiet. You're in a different galaxy.
I am, actually.
Here goes.
Venice. Right, you should be able to join on me.
I am joining the side door bandits.
What?
Well,
See,
front door bandits was taken.
Well, no, and obviously back door bandits would be rude. So
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's what I was saying to you. What are you going to name your one?
well,
Side door.
hence we've gone with side door bandits, which is
Yeah.
suggestive and yet ambiguous.
Yeah. That's
Like
how we
armpits
like it.
or something?
Sorry.
Armpits or what kind of suggestion?
Well, that's bagpipe sex, so that's something else entirely.
Oh.
Think about it. Think about what I said. You'll go like, that's wrong.
No? Okay. Hello, Adam.
Is that your impression of us? I was like, you just went, "Huh," and everyone just went quiet. Like,
Unfortunately, the noise suppression kicked in.
Yeah, your noise suppression kicked in, dude.
Malcolm's gone mad. Well, that's because I made a noise.
A loud noise.
Yeah. No, just a noise. It knows him
Yeah.
too well. It goes, yeah, let's just suppress him.
So earlier, yesterday, actually, Rob managed to play some noise with some audio over it, and it subtracted all the noise and just left the speaking, which was brilliant.
Wait, what?
Because that's what it does. It goes, that's not humans.
Oh, yeah.
That was the intro of Trove, and there was all sorts of music and sound effects,
Yeah.
and then Adam heard nothing, and then the voiceover came over.
Yes, I
He
did.
just heard the voiceover in isolation. There's voiceover in Trove now. What the
In
fuck?
in the intro.
Oh, there is. Okay, interesting.
So I was just doing a daily thing. Right, you guys, you're all lovely people. So let's make some quality stew for you.
I'm saying what I should skin a bull, pick a bull rush. Oh god, jump from a horse or moving train. I think so.
Yep.
Moving train it is.
Wait.
Adam,
Jumped onto a horse from a 3-meter height.
I had one. I had 3 meters. Yeah, I had that one. Actually, the same one. And honestly, I thought that one would be easy because I've logged on every single day for the last 28 days, which is sad. But just literally at least do one daily and then log off again. One of them was jump from a horse for 10 meters. Sorry, 3 meters. You won't. It's quite difficult.
Well,
it is really quite difficult.
It's
the amount of
not.
times I died.
Well, no, it should be simple enough. I just need to know if I can buy a cup, because otherwise I'm going to smash me gentleman's area jumping 10 feet onto a horse.
What do you want?
A cup.
A what?
A cup?
Coffee.
A what?
Cup of coffee.
I don't know what else
Spell it?
apart from a cup. I mean, possibly a box in cricket, but
Possibly a box. Crotch guard, if you want to just
what?
use descriptive words.
What would you call it, Max?
I'm asking you to spell cup.
Is he trying to make you do the joke that people who are, I don't know, 5 do?
Charlie Uniform Papa.
Here you go. Nice.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know.
I like that.
And also, there's a joke in Simpsons.
Clever underlings procrastinate.
I'm looking for a building that you guys. Oh, actually, this will work.
You're supposed to go, I'll see you, I want to see you pee.
No, that's how do you spell ICUP? Yeah. All right, guys, come to me.
I
I'll put
don't have to
mark
do
on
this. I
waypoint
need to
for you.
practice doing this. Look. You do
No,
the
sorry.
thingy thing, and then just go, where do you aim? People's heads?
No, you. So if you aim at me, Max, you'll knock me off the horse.
No, I'm getting it
Aim
over
at
your
you.
head,
What, head?
but I can't
Shoulders?
get you off the horse.
Torso? Legs? Where?
Chest, head.
Right,
missed completely.
guys,
But I can't do it. I can't
guys,
get
eat
Adam. The stew.
eat the stew and then come to
no.
me because I think I found the perfect place for you guys to do this. It's
Yeah.
not going to work very well.
I'm pretty sure if we enable friendly fire, it works fine.
Oh, okay, fine.
If you don't enable friendly fire, you.
Everybody got to you, Adam.
You can only do it from this side.
Hold on a sec. So if I try and lasso Max on his horse,
Lasso.
it comes off.
Lasso.
Right, let me get on your horse. Now you try and do it to me. Right, just
Do me.
do me.
Missed.
You two just look like
Yes.
incompetents. So Rob, get on the horse. Can I do Rob? But Rob
I mean-
did you.
if you're-
His wife would probably be upset, but
But I can't do Rob.
So good. So, so
guys, come here. Come on.
But why not? Why can I do Max but not you?
I don't know. That's the thing. Because it's usually the whole posse is in war mode or whatever they call it, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm heading to Max.
War mode.
War mode, yeah.
Max.
We were chatting about war mode earlier, actually. So war mode in Warcraft is basically it opts you into PvP, and they have both the carrot and stick. So it's 20%
Adam, you missed the
extra,
point.
20% extra
down.
XP, and it's
This is going to end badly.
nearly. Need to move the horse a bit further back.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Oh,
can you
this-
jump onto
oh.
the back of my horse? Do you reckon? While I'm on it.
Oh, that's an interesting point. No.
Only if you
Well,
press jump halfway down.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
I'm still rolling.
What happened? What a nice ragdoll figure that physics.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
didn't break your legs, though.
pull my lantern out to make it
Is it green?
Huh?
Or lantern?
Nice.
Like that. There you go. So that is, and I got the achievement for that as well. So that's what you
yeah,
do.
park all your horses up nearby so there's an easier target area and jump onto them.
That looks
Daily
hilarious.
challenge. With an achievement.
My guy, like dived off Superman style. That's not going to work, is it?
I bet you do.
See,
You have to jump.
I have a suspicion there's going to be quite a few corpses here by the end of this.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys can all stick your horses together.
Horses for corpses.
Yeah. Oh, it blatantly transitioned from falling
Yeah.
to landing on a horse animation partway through. Okay, I'll put my
Jump
horse
on
in.
the horse.
Max, you should
Jump
get
on the horse
get
and
your
train.
get your daily challenge.
Challenge.
Jump onto a horse from that.
Challenge.
Jump onto a horse from that cliff. I'm just going to watch from here because, quite frankly, this is going to be brilliant.
I have to survive
Right.
this time, otherwise I'm
We
going to die.
we have to land on the horse. That's
Well,
the
why
trick.
don't you eat something?
You have to press the button to land on that. So to
Oh,
jump on.
Yeah, you have to press the mount button as you're falling to
No, I didn't. He just went. Oh, yeah. I mean, I did actually. No, I think I jammed the mount button.
Oh,
Oh wow! Oh my god! So you actually like
Slid
grabbed
down
it
on-
sideways and then sort of clambered back on. That was amazing.
Got the
Did
challenge.
that work though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Adam, go back up there and see if you can jump on the back of my horse while I'm mounting it.
Well, do we not want to watch Rob plumber to his death a few more times first?
Yeah, go on then.
There should be one quite easy to get to, Rob. I've parked it right by the. Like I Love Horses is right up against it.
Wait, did I just hear a train?
Right in my house. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, it's a train. Okay, Rob, see, that's it. Now directly
Wait,
down.
'cause-
No. Let go back a bit. So you look straight down. Brilliant.
It was really awkward.
You
It
bounced-
was
That's definitely
a
a
terror
train.
until all of a sudden it wasn't.
You bounced off the cliff onto your horse. Is everyone?
Guys-
Is everyone?
Guys,
done?
the train's
My
here,
horse
and we need to jump on the
fine.
train, don't we, from our
Oh
horses?
yes, to the
That's
train.
what I was thinking. Let's go find the train.
Red dots on the map.
Ignore them.
Ignore
train,
them.
train
Get
more
the
important. My train. Train.
If anyone could get on the train,
Oh, the train's going over the bridge. Oh no, it's here. It's right here.
What was the challenge? Jump onto the train from a horse, or jump onto a horse from a train?
Jump on the horse. Jump on
Oh,
the
it's
train
done
from the
already.
horse.
Done
But the
well.
problem is, yeah, you have to go behind it. Wait behind it until it goes on the
or
other side.
you get on the train, you go and shoot the driver, and then you do it.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
say.
yes, and then the train will be stuck on the bridge for a time.
Yeah, but it
That's
doesn't say
not what
anything
we
about
want.
a moving train.
Yeah, I know. But you still don't want to stop it where it is now anyway. So
Should at least try for the stylish version.
oh yeah.
But if I'm the train driver, and then again, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Any more bets?
We're still, if you're the train driver, we're still going to kill the train driver. Right.
Fuck. Just got run over in the head. My horse is now dead. Great.
Well, it doesn't say from your horse either. It's just jump onto. Well, I can see
On
your
my
horse.
horse.
I'm gonna run your horse over, see what happens.
Cool. Got it.
And
Done.
oh god, I love this game so much.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I tried jumping to my horse at the same time as you ran past, so you basically just smacked me back onto the train again. I was midair.
The driver's got a bullet hole in his back, and he doesn't care.
Adam, that didn't work.
Do I have
I'm not
to?
sure if you noticed.
I'm not sure what happened. Oh,
Why are there shots?
incidentally, and no spoilers. Did you watch
Hey.
The Expanse?
I have seen it. Yes.
I
It was a good episode.
I was extremely
Interested?
impressed with the way they tied in the real life issues the series
Yes.
is having with the narrative, and yeah, I can see how they did it, and then obviously a few reworked lines, but
I presume they had no interaction from
Well, now you.
the actor.
absolutely because it was a still shot.
I did look at that. And I
Oh,
went,
yeah.
oh, I think it's still. I did check
Yeah.
that, and they
Yeah.
overlapped. Yeah, it's good.
But you should watch
They're
it.
quite-
It's been out for ages.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna watch it tonight afterwards.
Right. Okay. So we've done that one. Are there any other ones we can do quite easily? What should we do? We should just go for the dailies.
Can we play
How do
strip?
you jump onto the train?
It just
Distance delivery.
If you keep going back a bit, Rob, go to the yeah. If you go here, like here, you'll get a pop up that just says "jump onto train." Yeah, nothing clever. Just literally, just rub my horse against the train, and it'll just say "jump onto train."
Story missions complete. I don't.
About there, it did it.
Oh no! It went trying to jump onto a horse. No.
But maybe you have to be moving at a certain rate. But yeah, I just like jumped up onto the train.
What the hell?
Ah, I got the
Has to be moving.
what?
No, the train wasn't moving when I did it.
Right.
Weirdly.
Started working for me when it started moving.
Maybe the train was just coming to a halt, I suppose. Shall I go and punch the
Well, I
train?
had the option, but I just mistimed it, and then
Yeah, I saw. Then you crushed my horse against the water tower. Yes, fuck you.
There's a whole set of like a whole menu that I didn't realize existed on this. If you press L and then go down to the bottom and keep scrolling down, you've got online options
Oh yeah.
and social matching on emotes.
Yeah.
You got a list of our different emotes, but you've also got walking style.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Give me a sec.
Have you done it yet?
no, why not? Where's the bloody option? The
It
jump.
comes up.
There we
Spacebar.
go.
Crazy. There you go, Adam. I've got crazy walking style.
Got it?
He's not that crazy. He's a bit alcohol ridden, maybe.
He's twitchy. It's like hearing voices, kind of maybe. That's
Okay.
what we
Now this is interesting to our thing earlier. So my hostility is low. Your
This is what I was wondering. Yeah.
Your blip is only visible at other players to short range. So as I start to gank people, that gets pushed up.
His playing style is offensive or defensive. Prevents lock-on and reduces damage taken from other players. Missions without player context are prioritized. So I wonder whether or not
I forgot how to put my gun away.
flamboyant walking style. Yes, please.
So gun away is left bumper. Oops. Stop crouching.
I played this game for a long time and I've never known this. Silent. Oh god.
GTA has the same thing, by the way. You can.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think it's for role playing, to be honest.
Oh.
This stranger give me missions.
That's. I am doing the most unbelievably dangerous thing with my gun. Just spinning it around my finger.
Spinning it around.
Just keep spinning it.
Not cleaning
Yeah,
the,
considering.
cleaning the barrel with your finger.
Just
Checking
shove,
to see if there's a bullet in by looking down the barrel.
just shove me knob in the end of it.
Yeah, standard.
Okay, so we can either go and do a delivery where we won't get much money. Who the fuck? Is that my horse? It's not my horse. It is my horse.
Why can't I get on your horse? What is wrong with you?
What?
I,
No, I
can't,
disabled it again.
I can't get. Why? Is it?
I got off horse onto the rail.
Nothing wrong with my horse, Adam.
Stop disabling your horse.
What?
Sorry.
There's something maybe slightly wrong with my horse. Right, let me enable it again.
I wonder why I've made your horse do that.
No, I did it. Horse access friends. Jump on my horse.
I wish it wasn't phrased like that. All right, lad. I need access to your horse. Oh my.
Right. Okay. So do we
Oh,
go?
what the fuck was that? Did you lasso the dead body or did it just fly off in a horizontal direction?
So, Adam, I reckon that's the option. By the way, I reckon in the what's it called, defensive mode or whatever it is. I reckon that's what it is that changes the lasso thing. Playing style, offensive or defensive.
Where? Sorry. Oh, I'm.
So hop off the thing
Uh huh.
and
Well, where's Max? Come and do me.
so I'll see if I can do you. So I can not do you.
Oh no. No, I can't. Yeah, I can do Max. Okay, cool. Now do me. But the problem
I
is,
can't.
it was inconsistent. No,
I
that's
can
not how. Yeah.
It locks onto max.
Oh.
So Adam, press L, go down to online options. Do you have playing style set to
I can't change
offensive
it.
or defensive?
I can't change
Yeah,
it.
because yeah, what is it set to though?
It's offensive.
Okay, that doesn't work then. That's not what it is. I don't know. I have no
But
idea.
but Max can't do me. Go on, Max.
But I can't either. But I can do max.
I'm
but-
invincible.
You're a loony.
Oh.
Okay. Right. So daily challenges, trader. I do want to do trader stuff. To be fair. So there is you guys don't get anything for that. So we can do bounties, or we can
Why
go
wouldn't
back
we
to the
get
camp
anything for
and.
doing a trade mission?
So we get rewards for it, but I don't have much to hand in trader-wise.
What about the shop
So
over
even
here?
though there's actually a daily to do a trader, like a distance travelled with a wagon, I'm not sure if you guys will get anything for it.
There's a chap over here to talk to get missions.
You mean the stranger? You can go talk
Yes.
to the. We can go talk to the stranger.
The stranger.
I can't.
And the stranger.
Only the boss leader.
Have you broken your horse or something?
No, it's fine. It's just a slide.
I broke it.
You killed it!
Oh no, no, Bessie, I'm sorry. Please note, all horses are called Betsy. Or Bessie. Or Patsy. I can't get on your horse. Why can't I get on your horse?
Because of what you just did
Oh,
to my horse.
No, he didn't jump. It's not my fault he didn't jump up. Fine, I'll get on the back.
This is negative honor. If we do this.
Is it these one of those with a decision?
Don't know. I'm not calling you that.
You're
Oh my
pretty
God, don't
big,
smell me.
aren't you? Excuse me?
Pardon.
Phrasing. Can we shoot him?
Bosses don't say I'm the boss.
I do everything twice as fast as everybody else.
If I make it to 30, I bet I'll be president. You can take that to the bank. Now, what was I talking about?
We don't know.
Work.
Yeah, I don't know if you can even spell president.
Fellas I know, gotta run them with the law.
You wrote the subtitles.
What, he literally wrote the subtitle so that he could then say the exact same words.
Isn't that how it happens? You have to write your own subtitles.
He's just reading the subtitles. Hello, Rob. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. Oh, shit, that's your subtitles. Sorry.
So now can we shoot him?
I'm going to shoot him.
Hey, me too.
Bit disappointed that I wasn't in the.
Find the captives and bring them to safety.
He just said, "Don't do that."
Oh, that bullet tickles.
Has anyone got a shotgun? No shot. Yeah, or
I'm
Yeah.
going to get my bloody horse because it teleported me to the group, but it didn't bring
Oh,
my
we just need
horse.
to go over this way, right? Okay. Oh, Cliff!
Rob, wait for me. Wait for me. Rob, wait for me.
Follow the path.
I am heavily leaning towards wanting multi-person mounts. By the way.
Yeah.
What you mean? You mean like a wagon?
No,
I mean,
no.
It shouldn't be that hard, should it?
No, no. Are we yeah, in a currently unannounced game?
Grindcraft.
Oh, I see.
We've got single-person mounts, but I want multiple. If nothing else, I mean,
Oh, kill all these people.
so next
Development.
So next time we play GTA, I do have an 8-man car for us. I'm going to soup it up a bit.
No, we're going to steal the bus.
All it scrapes off the side like barnacles you don't want.
Yeah, but I may have been doing that on purpose for the lols.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why is that a crime?
Yeah, because this is the thing. It's a negative honor thing we have to do.
The enemies are police.
Malcolm,
Yeah?
are we the baddies?
Yes.
Yeah, we have skulls on our caps. Do you not see it?
No, we are freedom fighters.
You're not listening.
rebels.
I mean, you're not listening
Incoming.
to their propaganda again, are you, Malcolm? I like that. He goes, yeah, of course they would say that. He goes, yes, but they didn't get to design our uniforms.
Nice.
Right, loot up. Oh, you're escorting the captive.
What are you-
Captive.
What?
I was wondering how you were escorting the captive when you're on the back of my horse.
No, I'm not escorting the captive. One is escorting the captive.
Ow! Okay, I'm getting shot. This is hurting.
Oh, sorry, captive. Get on the back of the horse. I forgot what the brake button is. It was handbrake.
Right shoulder.
Oh, God, no, I'm having a physics.
You're having a physics.
There was a physics just happened.
Why is my horse run away so bloody
Come
fast?
on, horsey. Okay, I'm clear. Oh, wow, the guy's like a gun turret. Oh. Well, you guys fail. I have escaped with my one, by the way. I won't go too quickly so you can catch me up. It's a shame,
Shooting
Rob.
the badman.
It's a shame, Rob, we aren't theming our game a little bit more like Marshall Bravestar.
We're transforming town. Fantastic. And a
Did they
talking
have a
horse, yeah.
He did have a chance. Don't remember a transforming town.
No, oh.
But basically, futuristic cowboys. Brave Star.
And there are a lot of people
Speed
spawning.
of the wolf. Brave Star.
Lyrics. Something.
This is hurting.
Speed of
Or
the
Ipsum Solo.
cheetah. Strength of the bear.
Cheetah,
Horse.
strength of the bear.
Eyes of the hawk. Ears of the wolf. Yeah, wolves,
Something like
well
that.
known for having particularly good hearing.
Cheers.
More like ears of the owl. Or the, I don't know. Elephant.
Eyes of an eagle.
I'm really alone
The-
here
the
with
snuff-
the
Yeah, I'm
captive.
coming.
Where are you?
With the captive.
On the map.
Yeah, where are you on the
Away.
map? You following the road? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, there are people chasing you, aren't there?
Are they humans?
Coming. Are they dancers, do you mean?
This guy is a full-on murder bone for everything that's nearby, though. He does have a stupid beard. Okay. Hey, Max. So,
Hello.
I have an up.
Larry's
What's,
revolver.
what's this white arrow here with an up arrow on it? There's a guy up here with a pair of binoculars saying he must be here somewhere. I'm gonna run away with my horse.
Oh, it'll be a random quest thing. There's a random quest thing you can like. Those are, yeah, random things you
This
just
is
start.
bad timing.
but
Excuse me, sir.
Someone. Oh my. Oh, okay. Well, that's not happening then, is it?
Well, no,
You
'cause
just,
we still have to get the captive. Oh, fucking horse.
Fuck's sake, Adam.
What?
Mission over. Rescue.
What?
No,
We
because you threw
are-
him off a cliff.
We are the
Mission failed. We'll get
best.
him next time.
We're the best.
Where's his body? I want his pocket change.
I may have also killed the stranger.
Oh, you have no
Shit,
pocket
Sherlock.
change.
Good horse. Wait, are you my
I get very
man?
disappointed when you go up to them to look in their pockets, and apparently they don't even have pockets. I should be able to loot them to find nothing at least, right?
I like that it goes, you've looted 3 cents. Oh, brilliant.
How's Lemon? Oh my god, it's far away. Away.
A win boy.
Alright, let's go. I'm going to go and have a look at the camp. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Brett, do
Said
you
it before.
do you find that you have an urge to sing that song?
What? A win boy?
Yeah, like suddenly the
A
urge.
whim
The
away.
urge is just a whim away, isn't it? Really?
Oh my god!
No, it's the high pitch bit as well.
In the jungle, mighty jungle.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best to hit it.
Oh no.
That's the high as I can go, I'm afraid.
karaoke now.
Oh,
The claptrap version was superb.
Oh yeah.
Take superior stew after whatever the hell happened there. Yeah, sure.
Is it just stew, or is there any cool whip to go with it?
I don't know. You might have to find some cream and then whip it real good, and then it becomes, and then ice it, and then it becomes cool whip.
So right now on my screen, I have a massive pair of horse balls. My horses did a big shit.
Lovely.
Stew's gone.
Hunt a pronghorn.
Hunter pronghorn. Yeah, those bastards are nasty. I'll just walk straight through the fire here.
Where it is?
Hold on.
We need to do a supply mission.
I say there, Max. I want to. Oh, he's moved. I
I'm here.
want to try something. A second.
Oh, he's
If
moved.
I-
He moved
Hunt
about
a
5
pranghorn.
seconds.
Yeah, but can I tow Max through the fire? Is my question. No,
Yeah.
apparently not.
You mean through the fire and the flames?
No, just the fire.
Oh, okay. So we need to find a pranghorn.
Why
How's
can
a
I only do
prang-
Max and not anyone else?
West,
I
west.
don't understand why Max can't lasso anyone and anyone can lasso him. Maybe you were
I don't know
particularly
either.
cruel to puppies in a previous life.
We need to find a what's that?
Don't believe in reincarnation.
Oh, a pranghorn doe. Sure.
So you're not computer games.
Well, in computer games, you absolutely have to believe in previous lives because you were there for most of them. I've been through 3. I've been through 3 this evening. Oh. No, that was a quote from Borderlands 2. Because what have I done to deserve this? I must have been particularly cruel to puppies in a previous life.
Oh, that's Hammerlock, right?
It is Sir Hammerlock.
It's a hammerlock.
Press what
I have a
Thank you.
pranghorn doe.
So, yeah, have you heard about Gearbox?
I think you mentioned it just the other night. You mentioned.
Gearbox.
Thing happened and I don't care.
No, Gearbox just got bought out by THQ. And there's an
Who cares?
interesting...
What difference
Well,
does it make?
well, this is for once. It does
It pays
actually...
the checks.
it does make a difference for once. There is they are bought out for 600 million, and there is an additional 600 million clause in the contract if they make enough money and ship enough games in the next 3 years. And everyone's like, Borderlands 4 and 5 coming out then. So
Or deliberately don't, so you don't have to pay it.
No. If Gearbox deliver a certain amount of stuff in the next 3 years, they get an extra $632 million.
Oh wow!
Every
Oh,
time
wow.
you say that
Top
$1 million
ads.
or million, I just little finger goes up to the mouth.
$632
million
million.
That is a phenomenal
like-
amount, though.
It's like,
That's
was it? It's $1 million.
For a video
That's not
game
very much
company,
nowadays.
Really?
I mean,
It's not to retire on.
it's a pretty big brand.
The program Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's a bit of a joke. It's like you only have 1 million, and you're going to start spending it very quickly, and you'll be less than a millionaire.
You can't afford a semi-detached house in London.
Yeah.
Who Wants to Earn a Semi-Detached House in London is not a very catchy name for a show.
Yeah,
but
But
what is that horse doing? It's running along with its head turned sideways.
yeah, to be honest, I actually felt that was massively undervalued for who Gearbox are and the strength of their IPs. Remember, they own Homeworld, they have Gearbox, they have Homeworld, they have Borderlands. They're
World worth anything? I mean, they haven't done anything with it, but
not
for a
yeah,
long time.
but they are well known. But like Minecraft what's Minecraft, 3.5 billion. How much was the Codemasters buyout? I have to look it up.
Where are we going?
But yeah, you're quite right, Max. Nearly always, it doesn't matter. Nearly always, you're like, okay, somebody's bought somebody else, and really, it doesn't. But in this case, for once, yeah. So EA bought Cody's for because it wasn't EA. EA bought Cody's for 1.2 billion.
Wait, does this mean we might get a Saints Row Borderlands crossover?
Oh,
No, that's Deep Silver.
I saw it's THQ Games and that came out with.
I guess it is THQ as the publisher, isn't it? It's but it's not THQ that bought them. It's the company that owned THQ now own Gearbox.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's okay. I see.
I am on a wagon.
Rolling. Max is
So we need
following
to go
the
to
yellow
the
line.
wagon, not to the yellow line.
Oh, yeah. Head to the blue.
Just rolling on through to the yellow line.
Just go forwards and up to the right. Follow Max. He looks like he might know where he's going.
No. Oh, yeah.
The lighting is so good. Like right now, it looks flat and lifeless because it's moonlight, and that's kind of what it looks like. I hate this game so much. It's so good. It's because it's like when I play Doom 2016 on Doom Eternal. I just look at it going, I can never ever come close. Whereas I look at Dungeon Defenders and I'm like, I could do this. Transform I could do this. Most of the games we play, I can have a fairly good stab at something. I look at this and it's just so big,
effort.
and it just sings. Everything about it is brilliant. Apart from Rob's play style.
Did you just interject with the word mum there? Is that what I heard?
He did.
Yeah, okay.
I want me mum. I mean, to a degree, I am trying to compete with this game, and I can't, but I want to. I want to do the best I can. I want to, do the 60% of it I can do.
You want to be the very best.
I
no
do.
one ever was.
Yeah.
Well, no.
You want to be a hippie?
I don't want to get stoned.
Pooper, pooper, scooper.
Oh,
Wrong song? Okay.
Get closer, Rob. Get closer. I was halfway through a jump, and my character. What are you shooting this
I
ducks
wanna
for?
be a hippie.
Delicious darts.
Not after Rob shot them with buckshot, they aren't.
Yeah, just to do the thing they do in Back to the Future. Is it 2, 3?
What,
2.
eat the lead?
Eat the lead and spit it out as you eat it.
Oh my
So
god.
everywhere.
Horses, when I press the left key, I want you to go left. Not run up a mountain. Oh my god.
So.
Really?
Oh wow!
game?
Oh my god!
What is what?
What?
A physics.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Well, supplies were
Right.
destroyed. Production
Right.
halted.
The
No
production.
That
more
makes a lot.
marijuana.
That was good.
Wait, the supplies are fine. It's just the horses that fell over. Yeah.
And the horses are fine.
Well, the horses all just went a bit weird.
Yeah, they really did. Well, I was holding left.
Which they
It didn't go
fly.
left. It walked
Not
into a
a cliff.
wall, and then they physics.
They did physics.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
so
sit down.
anything with physics if you tried to drive a horse and cart up a cliff.
Well, that's the interesting thing. I did. They just decided they really liked that wall.
Why can't I shoot these
It's,
horses?
it's a very nice
They're not
wall.
Because they're Malcolm's horses. You can throw dynamite at them.
I don't have any dynamite. I
Wow.
might have
Patsy, come
dynamite.
out. Right, we need to go back to the camp then and go and grab that mission again, or whatever that means. Hopefully it's a different one, but still. Yeah. Where the hell's my horse?
Where's my horse? Horseman.
How is a lantern a melee weapon?
Because you hold it in your hand.
You hit them with it.
Weapon?
Weapon.
Would you like me to hit you with a lantern?
I'd like to hit you with a
Rob,
weapon.
I
There
wouldn't like
was-
you to hit me
there-
with a lantern.
there was
but
a
if
whole
you-
film
if
about
somebody
this.
was attacking me and you attacked them with a lantern, I would
Okay.
rather you hit them with something else.
Can anyone name a superhero that uses a lantern as a weapon?
Yes.
This is a debate, isn't it?
Define super.
Uh,
Because that film was really
Green
bad.
Lantern.
So,
the
It
film,
was terrible.
the film may have been bad, but to be fair, the film did have one redeeming moment where Hal Jordan's like, Green Lantern's like, "Do you not know who I am?" And she slaps and goes, "You're Hal Jordan. I've known you since I was 11. You put that stupid mask doesn't mean I don't know who you are. What the hell's going on?" Ah, look at the fog.
My horse has
Ooh,
decided that it
ah.
doesn't like my whistling anymore, so I've got to run back to my horse.
What?
Come, Patsy.
Ah, wow, the ground's wet as well.
Soft
Did you
underfoot.
pee?
Which way do you go? Oh, you're the blue star. Who's the blue star?
Malcolm is the blue star.
Me.
Is,
I'm
that,
running-
is that the camp there?
No. I think you guys are probably near the camp. I've just got to go and find my bloody horse. Where the hell is Patsy?
Oh, yeah.
Is it dead?
So, Malcolm, if I was allowed to ride your horse, Patsy would be here, or dead. As it is, she's not.
Because you got right.
What did you do to Patsy?
I didn't do anything to Patsy, but as I said, I don't have any dynamite anymore. But maybe I did earlier. My frame rate, by the way, has dropped by a full third in the fog because it's all volumetric glory.
A full third in the fog?
Yeah, I've gone from 75 frames a second to 50.
If it drops by 50%, would that make it a semi in the fog?
No, that'd be a demi. Semi just means partial. Demi means half. Get it right.
Semicircle.
What's a hemi then?
Half.
Hemisphere. Hemisphere. You don't have to
No,
say
Patsy's
hemicircle.
fine. Patsy's
What's
fine.
a demi?
Patsy's just stuck on a cliff. Patsy's not the smartest creature.
What's a semicircle then?
Part of a circle.
I thought it was exactly half a circle. Is that a hemicircle?
Semicircle.
It's a hemicircle. No one says hemicircle. If you said hemicircle, people would think you'd gone mad.
Hemisphere is more common.
Yes.
Yeah, that's more common, but wrong.
Do you have a semisphere?
Well, you could.
no, he's just got a semi.
But more importantly,
It's got a semi.
Rob, do you live in the northern hemisphere of the planet? No.
Technically, he does, though, right?
I thought that semi is any fraction,
Yes,
and hemi is more like the half point.
absolutely correct. Oh, the game just crashed.
And demi is... You flickered out of existence.
Less than
you didn't
full,
just blink
I think.
or fade. You flickered. It was weird. Very Matrix.
I was in demigod or demi. When do we else use demi?
Demigorgon?
Yeah, anywhere else? So
Uh,
give another example. Demi.
Demisexuality is a
Demijohn.
thing.
Demi-John, yeah. Half of a John makes a glass object, yeah.
Yeah, Demijohn.
Well, so this channel does many things. Gaming is one of them. Philosophy is another, and also words.
Etymology.
Semi is the Latin word for half. Hemi is the Greek word for half, and demi is the French word for half. As
Okay,
in,
so what is a hemi demi semiquaver?
A hemi there.
It is literally an eighth.
it's a
I was
half.
going to say it'd be an eighth, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Well, it's not because a half of a half of a half is not an eighth.
I think it is.
It's a
Of
64.
a half. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a half of a half. A quaver is an eighth note. It's a half of a half of a half of an eighth. Hey,
Quaver's a
Apollo.
prayer.
Welcome to Mads.
All right.
The half gives you.
It's a half of a half of a half of
So
an
three-
eighth.
Well, I was
If you,
thinking about
divide
this.
if you divide the result by 3 times by half.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right,
So you
let's
get
do this again.
1 divided by half is 0.5.
Uh-huh.
Divided by 2 is, well, basically a quarter.
Yeah.
And divide that by half, you get an eighth.
Yes. But a
This
quaver...
is-
Eighth of a quaver is
qua-
an eighth of a beat.
Yeah, quaver is an eighth note.
So it's an eighth of an eighth.
So semi, demi, hemi was right. Was it not called that?
Heavy is an eighth of
Yeah.
an eighth.
A semi-demi-heavy...
An eighth. Sorry. What was that? An eighth of an eighth.
Yes.
Yeah. It's,
So
it's,
that would be something else. Yeah.
it's a half of a half of a half of an eighth, because a quaver is an eighth note.
Yeah.
So a hemi-demi,
Or
semi...
delicious crispy snack. Whichever
Or
you
delicious...
prefer.
Right.
So
Right, guys,
I'm still off.
your job.
I'm real loading. So yeah, so hemi-demi, semi-quaver is a 64th note. Also, you
Your
can
job.
say...
Well, is that like really quick?
Does
Or really
anybody...
short?
Has anyone not said hemi-demi, semi-quaver and wants to get it out of their system? Anyone?
Hemi, demi, semi, quaver.
Sha-
Thank you. I feel better.
Schalke, do you want to...
I was
I think
stuck
you
on
should.
thinking that nerd used to mean that someone who doesn't know something, but nowadays it means someone that does know something.
Specializes
Special.
in absolute inane rubbish.
No, I think
Wow,
this is...
I piped my horse's reins into the ground for some reason.
Guys, we need to go and hunt a pranghorn, apparently. So look for one.
It's the same
That's what it
thing.
said. Yeah, so it's the same exact one, but you just need to find one.
Can
Hey.
you brush your honour back into... Forget your honour back by brushing the horse?
Yes.
As in, like, long enough.
Yeah, I think so.
So you go kill a load of people and then just brush your horse to make it get all better again.
While semi
I mean-
does mean half, it generally doesn't mean it colloquially. Hence, the phrase semi-permanent does not mean half permanent.
Does
It
it
means
not?
temporary...
It's-
What's
Yeah.
the definition of quasi, Adam?
Well, Quasimodo literally means badly made.
Ah.
Really? I mean,
Or badly fashioned.
I think semi
And
means
the
to some
word
degree,
LAN mode or Edna mode, meaning
and quasi means like kinda.
Or was it Depeche Mode? It's future fashion.
hold on. Quasimodo is taken from the name of the Sunday after Easter, Low Monday, or Quasimodo Sunday. The words come from the beginning of the introit to Mass on that day, Quasimodo Genti Infantes, which means just like just born infants.
Did you get it?
But
I did.
It's like.
He tried to attack me, so I decided to kill him. I
But
don't
that's-
want
Do you
it.
have to do one each?
No, I think it's not the right
Oh,
one.
that
Anyway,
was weird. You cut
Yeah.
him upside. You cut him round the wrong way, and it still
Yeah.
let you skin him. And
So
where's
a
all the
quasi
blood?
particle is like a particle.
Right, I'm calling dibs.
quasi meaning
Look
almost.
at, like, this is like just. I picked up from a white-tailed buck. This is easily like, I don't know, 100 kilograms of buck. And I'm like a skinny little scrawny woman, about maybe 50 kilos.
oh,
How
we
the
have
fuck
had
am
a
I
lot of
carrying something
practice.
4 times my weight? I was going, nah, whatever. No, maybe not, 3 times.
did you
my weight.
die?
I may have. I'm just proving Max wrong that there absolutely is reincarnation. There you go. That's all I was doing. It wasn't an accident. Absolutely not. No.
No, so it wasn't an accident. It was a
No,
scientific
it was
experiment.
experiment.
Yeah,
to
it's
see
a
if
science
it-
experiment.
Yeah, and so far I've proven this several times.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor
but
horsey.
you need a proper test, like set of tests. So,
Can I? Oh, I
Yeah,
wish
that-
the
Thank you
horse.
for service misery.
Adam, are you in our group again?
I don't want to put my horse out of his misery. Fuck's sake! I hate this game. I'm not a horse murderer.
Put yourself out your misery while you're at it.
I would if I could.
It's not working. Yeah, start
wait now
resupply
2
mission.
minutes
Do
now.
it. Go.
Loot your own body.
I'm
There's a
sorry.
gun there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this is different.
I can't even close its eyes. I feel its brains are splattered on the ground. God. At least I can't accidentally skin my horse, which is something I've done before.
Totally skin it.
In Red Dead 1, you could skin your own horse. Yes, I felt awful.
Accidentally, though.
Yes, because I pressed the wrong button. I meant to try and revive it, and I skinned it.
What? And this comes from the person who advocates using controllers whenever possible.
Yeah, well, this was on the Xbox. I mean, there wasn't even an option to not use the.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't press the correct button, and I accidentally.
Follow the waypoint.
Just skin my horse. It shouldn't. Didn't go. Are you sure? Just went
Yeah.
ahead and yep. Skinning
Well-
horses is what everybody should be doing.
See, that's not the worst part. The worst part is the reverse shot of my guy doing the skinning, getting splattered in the blood. I'm like, oh no!
I don't think that's how the song goes, does it? Look at my horse, watch me skin it.
Look at my horse get splattered in its blood.
It's really
Give it a
spattered, not
lick.
splattered. There's no L in spattered.
No, I don't think this means spattered and splattered is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Actually. Well, I think spattering is quite obvious. It's a artistic form of
I
throwing
think
paint on a wall.
I think spattering might only be. Oh, maybe spattering is on purpose and spattering is not.
Splattering is
Splatter
like
is to
what
do with
children do.
splashing. Spatter is to do with spots.
What's that? Oh, there's a thing on the.
Ah.
Like an envelope
Yeah.
with an exclamation mark next to it.
So it's easier. Splatter. Spatter is small. Splatter with a L for large means large.
Or splatter for splash, spatter for spot.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
bloody horse, you moron.
In this case, Max, you were wrong. It was splatter as there was
Adam.
blood everywhere. What?
Oh,
that
right,
you?
cool.
Where's what, mate?
Now these are the people you want to kill.
I have.
Oh wait, have I got any throwable
I'm on a
dynamite?
scoring.
I'll throw some dynamite.
I'm on a
Oh, I
scoring
probably
mag,
shouldn't have
so-
done that. I just made a mistake.
Oh, good. Was it starting the mission when we're nowhere near?
No, that's right. I got dynamite.
Oh, good. Do you have to rescue a
Problem is,
horse?
I threw the dynamite towards the horses we want to be good to.
I wasn't expecting a yes for my question, I have to say. My horse
There's
doesn't
lots
like
of
me.
stuff to do. Knowing you, I'm not surprised.
It was an accident. What's that thing? What's that bar filling up at the top?
I
Deadline.
believe. Oh, it's
Explosives, so it might be
What the
unstable.
it might be the amount of health that's on the cart. So maybe be careful with that.
Okay, so
might have
full
butt fell off
speed.
the
So
horse.
just ride it.
Don't-
Yeah,
full
exactly.
Speed, don't spare the horses. On my way. Oh, Robbie, getting on?
Fine.
Let me stop for you. I'm gonna rev it up now. Handbrake. So what I can do, see, it's possible for fucking horse. What the fuck? We have incoming. Help. Steer. What the
Yeah,
hell?
coming.
It's possible, by the way, for me, Rob, to give you the reins and then leap off if it's all going wrong.
Thanks.
Take this.
Bye-bye!
You don't even have an option. It's not, would you please take this? It's like, here
These are
you
yours
go,
now.
bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, look, it's your fault. Definitely your fault. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Back. Get out the way, get out the way. Oh, bloody horse. Ah.
Behind you, Max. Do the murder.
Oh, right. I'd love to. I'm trying to get out the way so you can get across the bridge.
Guys, that
Is it
horse,
moving?
that carriage has 0 health. Look at that.
No,
Can
no.
you get a move on?
No, it's not
if it
moving.
gets
It's nothing's
stop
happening.
moving.
Oh, you've got the reins. Give me the reins. Press X.
Oh.
Give me the reins, Rob.
Oh, it's one car. Nice.
Okay. Oh,
That's a law
fuck.
man.
Okay.
Kill.
Well, we failed again.
It's a shame that I didn't get to see it. 'Cause it
We
exposed me
are
behind the
good at
camera.
this game.
And so he reigned for the rest of his life.
Ah, very good. The pun or play on words. So the problem there,
Oh,
Malcolm,
picking up dead bodies.
is what you needed to do was to go, right, is everyone in range? I'm going to throw some dynamite. Instead you went, I've made a mistake, maybe. Okay, I can see if I can turn down my detail settings without the game crashing again.
Patsy, where the fuck are you going? Just come this way.
Scarpered. And the
Any
horses are
officers
dead.
coming in?
And
Oh, the law. The law's
I
here.
am the law. Where
and
is
the
he?
law.
We need to...
Quick surrender.
Adam, go to the camp.
Can you
Avoid
beat the
the
law in
police.
this game?
Adam,
Where is he? He just despawned.
Adam,
Yes,
Alan, run away from the police. Go to the camp.
I'm
Quick.
waiting. Well,
But they're behind us,
Nah, game crashed. Thought it might. I can't.
Oh, have you got the latest NVIDIA driver? There was there was two things actually. Sorry, there's the latest Windows driver, and there's also a Windows patch apparently that you can opt. An optional Windows patch which apparently fixes a lot of crashing in games.
I find this a bit
65
suspicious
cents.
that everything's fine, then randomly stuff starts crashing, and people are like, "Have you got the latest patches?" What is there a patch to fix the bug of being this week?
Being this what?
I mean, where did the bug come from?
No idea.
California.
But
Why would
as I
drivers
said,
fix something that only appeared this week?
Did it come from
okay,
Wuhan? by any
as I
chance?
said, wow, there is a patch apparently for Windows 10, an optional update, which apparently then fixes a lot of crashing in games.
I'm pretty sure this particular bug is... Oh, wait, hold on. It's got something new. Whisper Mode 2.0 provides a new level of acoustic control for RTX 3.0 laptops. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, okay, so that's for the NVIDIA one.
No,
But
it's the one, so-
have a look at Windows Update. Have a look at Windows Update and see if there's an optional update there for you. Who's my horse?
With multiplayer games, you are more vulnerable to bugs.
Is that 20H2?
Something like that.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of drivers.
That's
apparently.
not a trivial thing to do though. That's like
No, that
here,
one.
having your operating system.
Okay.
Any
I
of the
can't.
players can have a different hardware, and if any bug affects any hardware, the game is affected for all.
Yeah, I'm basically an AMD fan, so yes, I know. I'm very aware of this.
I mean, to be honest though, with this, I can't... My frame rate's a bit laggy, but changing the graphics detail just crashes the game.
Adam, are you back in the game?
No.
I want to do this bloody white-tailed buck corpse.
Eat it.
Yeah.
How?
Just eat it.
Just
Doesn't let me put it on a fire. Doesn't let me cut it up.
do you have any dynamite?
Nope.
Well, if you get some dynamite, then just
Crips'
stick...
butchering table.
stick the
Come on,
dynamite
Crips,
in
get a
it.
clue. Come on, Crips, get a clue, mate.
Got an ancient tomahawk. Is that what you want?
I'm loading.
Right, fuck it. I'm chucking this butcher's tail table. Come on. Don't want that shit. I'm covered in blood.
Alright. So third time lucky on this quest then, right?
No, we've done it before.
Yeah, we've done it many times before. We've also failed 3 times today.
Twice.
Where's the
I think
lawman that's
someone-
going mental for our area here?
I don't know. I'm on a loading screen.
I've got wanted flashing red and white. I'm like, why hasn't he like given up already?
You have to get out of the red circle.
I did, then I came to the camp.
Oh, there's one guy coming towards us.
Then maybe I should kill him.
Then eat him.
No! No!
I've got some nice red wine to wash him down with, it's fine. Any beans?
I'll double check the locker and see if I've got a Chianti.
Does a red wine go
lovely.
with people? I don't know.
Yum, yum, yum.
And
people
now
red
making you
meat?
sleep
Alexa?
beforehand
Do you
doesn't
get-
make it okay.
Which
Do the
wine
dishes.
should you eat with human flesh?
And that's how he got on the wanted list.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Dexter can't eat or drink, so probably doesn't have the.
Is that a bit
Well-
like vision?
Alexa, which wine goes with roast beef?
Red.
According to Wine Spectator, roast beef pairs well with many wines.
Excellent.
including
Alexa?
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Which wine goes well with human flesh?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm
ask
not
her
sure.
what-
You
ask her what-
absolute cannibal.
Ask her what drink goes well with human flesh, just
Well, no,
generally.
What? And you think you're going to get a response for that?
What are you going
Adam,
to
you
get?
back
Mountain
in?
I don't know,
Dew.
it's-
Adam, you back in? Yeah.
I am just processing join. Kohaka, I've got a sous vide machine, so I would do it probably medium rare. It's crashed on the way in again.
What's wrong with your game? PC. Wonder about-
Right? It's not warm.
But Adam, you would
Use
sous
CPU
vide it and then
too
you'd
far.
fry it after quickly, though, right?
You would obviously then do
Okay.
the Maillard reactions. This goes without saying.
Just making sure you're not an animal. Just checking.
Well, I am
Oh.
eating a human being. Perhaps I am an animal.
When you said that, Adam, you should probably clarify that you aren't actually what you're talking about.
And I did like the cackling that goes with it.
I am.
Can you ask Alexa
Oh, human.
Wait, Rob? Did you say cackling or crackling?
Right.
Yes, best Max. What would you like me to ask that is inappropriate of my robot?
What's the best drink to have with Soylent Green?
Alexa, what wine goes with Soylent Green?
I'm not sure.
Useless.
Disappointing.
Nothing. It's disgusting.
Alexa, what wine goes with horse meat?
According to an Alexa Answers
Oh
contributor,
no.
due to its simplicity of flavour, it's a perfect pairing for a myriad of red wines. Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and in our home, Bordeaux wine seems to work wonders. Rosé wine and meatloaf is the perfect comfort food pairing.
It's so oddly specific.
That's a very
Adam, ask it what wine
complex
pairs well with
answer.
breakfast cereal.
What? Milk. I can work out what it's something to do with the volumetrics. So I'm trying to get in there before I'm trying to do it from the main menu, and it's just going bonk and crashing.
On a side note, while we wait for you to fix your...
No, you should go ahead and do
Thing,
it. I might be a few minutes.
Sure?
Because I'm gonna try
Okay.
and.
Okay,
Fix
I can
it.
do that. What I was going to say is, have you guys heard anything about the game Valheim, or whatever it is? So I've seen a lot of people playing it.
What is it?
Kind of like a Viking,
Okay.
you know, I think it's like
It is.
Rust, but you can have PvP off, and like kind of like a base building and god fighting game based on Vikings, and it's procedurally generated apparently.
Competitor.
Wait, God
like 15
fighting?
quid.
What like God of War or?
I think so.
Are
I don't
they
know.
like
I don't know too much about it. I've not
massive
played it, and I've only heard about it today, but that's what I've been told.
Is it called?
Valheim. It's on Steam. It's on I think it's like the top selling at the moment on Steam.
It could be interesting. I'd like to play more base building games. I really would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got dedicated servers and up to 10 players. I think they recommend. I think it's 2 to 5 co-op. But you can have up to like 10.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's just because it's early access.
well, we broke Raft by ignoring that and just sticking everyone we could on. That was broke. We had like 12 people.
Exactly.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It's
That's
basically.
fun, though.
It is 15 quid.
Yeah. I might have a look.
Maybe you can compete with this game in reliability. Which is not a feature my spelling has.
I'm just going to try setting my detail to low. I think what it is, I crank the volumetrics up, and I think it's crashing. I think specifically that.
I know it's crashing.
Yeah, I mean, I specifically crashing due to volumetrics.
It's huge!
Is it possible that it's
Huge.
crashing because once it's crashed, it's left something dappy in memory, which it then doesn't clear out? Or is that not possible these days?
It shouldn't be, because it's managed. So once it's crashed, its memory space is then returned to the pool.
So it's just
What do we
this
have
is
to
empty
do?
sort of thing. So when
Search the area for the supplies.
Is it because the memory got wet when it was in the pool?
Very good, sir.
Wow, it's crashing earlier and earlier and earlier every time I run it now.
Validate.
Like, I don't think so. I mean, I will, but I wouldn't have thought so.
Alright, guys, go find the supplies.
I'd like,
Supplies!
I'd like to point,
Supplies!
I'd like to point out the transport tycoon doesn't crash at all ever.
Yeah, transport token looks.
Do you remember that bit where you're
Like
talking
it's
about how you
made
could
in the
make OpenTDD?
1990s.
You're like, oh, I can make this, and then you were like, oh, I hate this game because I couldn't make this.
I could make a game that crashes every time you go to the detail menu, the settings menu. I could definitely do that bit. Wait, what do you mean
Is that
cube?
is that from experience?
It just says I've said verify and it goes that's queued. What?
Are you downloading something else at the same time?
Oh, it's updating the launcher apparently.
Oh,
I
someone found it.
found them. With
Oh, okay, you got it. Cool. Go grab.
Ah,
oh my
shit.
god, there's 4. Right, we need four people to grab a bag each. And then,
Coming, I'm coming.
there's enemies.
It
Some
might
enemies.
it might be,
Enemies.
Someone help me.
They're coming!
it
Oh my
might
god, this.
it might be BlueStacks crashing it actually. BlueStacks is unbelievably
Oops.
demanding on your computer.
BlueStack.
Yeah. I have failed to get BlueStacks to run in virtualization mode. It keeps telling me, oh, you should.
Well done, Rob.
Oh, that thing. You have to turn on virtualization in the BIOS.
Yeah, I have, and then in Windows, then it just crashes. And my I don't know why. So I fiddled with it for a while. Then I've gone to the non-virtualization one, but if I
Oh, it's
run
for Gamey Meat, Skin the Wolves. Sorry, Adam. Carry on.
if I run BlueStacks at the same time as Unity, my PC will reboot. It really, really doesn't like it. BlueStacks is doing something naughty somewhere along the lines.
What is that? BlueStacks?
BlueStacks,
It's Android emulator, isn't it?
It's Android emulator, but you can only play games they have licensed, or you pay $2 a month and you can run anything on it. It's really good. It's basically an Android phone in a window.
I disagree with that statement.
Which bit?
Well, I was playing Eve Echoes on it.
Then Eve Echoes have a deal with BlueStacks. You can't put anything you like on there. There's lots of stuff on there.
It just lets you put on whatever you
Wait,
like.
so
No.
this crappy Destiny, Diablo game that's going to be coming out is a Windows game.
If you want to play
If it ever comes out again.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Eve. Yeah, Eve Echoes. Eve Echoes, Eve Portal. Look, there's loads on there, but basically they only put stuff on there with some sort of back-end licensing deal. You can't just put everything on there.
Guys, have we got
Unless
another
you
horse?
pay
We
with
need
$2 a month.
haven't we?
Were you referring to the bag that was on my horse that I wasn't sitting on the horse of?
Yeah, because in
Yes.
theory,
Yes, I
you
was.
could load a... No, that makes sense. You could put 2 bags onto 1 horse, but then you'd have... How would you get back?
I don't think you can.
You can
No,
walk.
you can't. You can put one skin, and you can put a skin, and you can put a
But
bulky.
you can put as many skins as you want, I think, basically. I don't know if there's even a limit.
Actually, Max, if you walk up to your horse, you get a prompt menu. You can lead your horse.
Yeah.
So you could put something on your saddle.
Well, you can't, but in
real
theory,
life.
yeah, in real life you could, yeah. But I mean, you can lead it anywhere you want. You can lead it to water, for example, but there's no button to make it drink.
Oh my
Very
god.
good. Very good.
Thank you.
By that, I mean, never make a joke again.
I thought it was good.
Thank you.
It was actually quite good, actually.
Don't encourage him.
I've just
Because it's,
no. What I've done, you
it's such a good
all I've done is I've just lowered the bar for what Max thinks is funny over the last month. So he now thinks anything is funny because he's just his bar is
What
so
the
low.
fuck?
Adam loads up the string, goes, "Welcome!" He's
What
bursting and
happened? Where
laughing.
did that go to the
Yeah.
camp?
Oh,
Tree.
Dr. Dre.
Can we go
That's the
somewhere else?
first thing I
There's
tried,
so
I'm
many
like,
bloody
what?
trees. Also, I found
Say that
out
again,
there's a
Adam.
place
Say
that's
that again.
basically SnowRunner. So
Aren't you what? Sorry.
found out there's a place in here that's basically SnowRunner.
What is my horse doing? My horse is having a. Okay. My horse was having a physics.
Moonwalk.
What was the name of that game called? Valhalla, Valheim,
Valheim.
Val.
Trader rank up
What,
level 9.
Jotunheim?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I saw Total Warhammer 3, but given how Warhammer, Total War is
What's that mean?
shit. It's just shit. The PvP, the RTS bit's all right. The in between bit isn't. It's just yeah. Iron Gate. Why do I know that one? I don't know why.
No, it's early access.
Punishing dodge and block based combat system with a wide range of weapons. Yeah, okay. I'll grab that then. I wonder what my...
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's a work-related purchase. Haha.
Bastard.
Oh, I'm so close to trader level 10. If I get trader level 10, I can buy a large delivery wagon and a hunting wagon,
Nice.
which is handy for us because then we get loads of money and stuff. Basically, then what you do is you drag the wagon around. You say, "Guys, kill good stuff. Put it on the wagon."
When would we like to put Valheim onto the... when do we want to try it?
Whatever you want.
Well,
Can you set up a server?
Well,
I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but Esme and I took about a week to set up a Astroneer server. Could not believe how anyone could develop it so badly.
Was it that bad?
It's
It
absolutely...
was very illogical, wasn't it?
It was just incredible what they had done, how difficult they made it, and we don't really know why.
Are you just validating still? Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna go
just-
hunting.
I'm just finished validating, and now I am installing Valheim. So yeah, I'm going to have a look at that professionally.
Okay.
Certainly, if there's PvP, because that could be. Wait, it's only a gigabyte.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like.
Might be the initial bit.
No, I think it is like
If
a
it does
gigabyte.
streaming.
The graphics are pretty simplistic.
But I mean, we can.
So Adam can compete then.
Aha.
I think they're suspecting that the Astronaut thing was hard because they wanted to sell easy servers.
I don't think they did it purposely to make it hard. I just don't think they bothered to make it easy because they knew that they haven't gone out of their way to make it any harder. They've just never got around to making it easier.
Make it easy for themselves.
Because basically, it's just a matter of a bunch of booleans, isn't it? And you just have to set the toggles correctly. But
Well, it
makes
was
it a nightmare for everyone to just go and you've got to put this parameter and this parameter, you know.
Well, the Astroneer's main issue was the fact I had to own the game on the same account. So I had to own the game in order to download the dedicated server. So I have another Steam account, which doesn't own Astroneer on a different computer. And that account is usually one that I use to, run dedicated servers and stuff. So I just kind of...
Oh, there isn't a free Dedi server?
No, well, there is a free dedicated server, as long as you own the game.
Oh.
And I'm like,
So then you can't play the game? Because it's a client listen server?
Well, no, yeah, but I don't want to run the server on the same as my actual computer. Like, never, ever, ever would I want to do that. I'm just trying to see if there's a tool for this game. Where's tools? Oh, where is it?
On the stream. Oh.
It's ironic that you were the one talking when you said that.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully it's a tool. Because the Fortress Craft server is just a tool.
Hunt animals.
It's not. This is the thing. If it's not a tool, that's going to be a pain. But I will have a. Wait, did I run the game and it just crashed and didn't even get as far as running? Oh, for heaven's sake!
It might be a PC problem, funnily enough.
I mean, I can reboot. The funny thing is, when I reboot, you guys can't hear me, but you can still see me because when I reboot, I'm just streaming blank, but the webcam's on the streaming computer, but the microphone's on this computer.
Amazing.
There's no idea for you.
What's my idea?
Move the microphone.
The wait.
But then you won't be able to hear me because it's on the streaming computer.
Yeah, but you put the microphone on the streaming computer and stream the microphone from the streaming computer.
Yep, to the internet, but you won't be able to hear me. So then I'd have to put Discord on the streaming computer.
Here's an idea.
But then
How about 2 microphones?
This is just to cover the situation where I have to reboot.
Yeah, why not? Depends how annoying it gets for you, I suppose.
Well, no, it's only so I can then talk to the stream during a reboot, but I can just wave or just like hold it up 3D prints. Just during the reboot. Okay, so I'm back in the game.
Back in the room. Oh. Okay, so interesting. You get I think we can do it. I think we can nearly do a trader delivery mission, by the way, which will definitely get me that XP, so we can get lots more in the future. It's currently Trader Week. Oh, I need some more animals. What's that?
Wow. Yeah. Every time I try and change the detail, I will give it one more go, and then I will just leave it as it is.
I mean, I could swap over and play
Industry.
Valheim.
Well, we could do, but it's a hair late. I mean, what we'll do is we'll do Valheim on Monday. So Friday is GTA, Saturday is I've forgotten, Sunday is Need for Speed Heat, and Monday can be Valheim then. Hopefully it's good. If not,
I've seen quite a few people playing it.
Yeah, of course
people were talking about it on WhatsApp today.
Why are people playing it? Because it's by Coffee Stain and they've paid people to talk about it.
No. I mean, like people I know on Steam.
Is it because the big streamers are streaming it?
No. You're not like famous people.
I bet you famous people are playing it.
I'm sure they are. That's not who I'm referring to.
Because I'm putting it to minimum level of detail. interestingly, it is telling me that other things in my computer are using up a gigabyte of video RAM.
Maybe you should restart your PC.
Maybe you should just run into my fist.
Choke yourself.
Well,
social distancing.
I asked your
Choke
point.
yourself. That's a
Baldrick,
good point.
Baldrick, yes sir. Run into my fist, yes sir.
Is it assault if you order someone to get beaten? For the purpose of hurting them?
If I tell Brett to punch someone and he punches someone, I am not. That's incitement of some description.
Violence.
If I tell him to punch himself and he does, then he's an idiot.
If you use your position of power over him,
to make him punch
you have a
himself,
position.
he's still an
Well,
idiot.
There's a word. Suicide is to kill yourself. Is there a word like on purpose? Is there a word to injure yourself on purpose?
Self-harm.
Masochism.
No,
That's when you enjoy
On
it.
purpose, it's
That's when you enjoy it.
it's not
No, it's
masochism.
self-harm.
Actually, that masochism isn't that when you
That's
You
when
enjoy
you
other people.
enjoy it.
yeah
be- to
punching it.
Yeah, to be fair, self-harm does tend to be very specific. Like, if I like to headbutt goats and hurt myself doing that, yeah, I wouldn't call
Is
that.
this something you want to tell us, Adam?
No, I couldn't think of anything specific. But yeah,
Headbutt goats.
certainly the larger term would be self-harm, but that does tend to be a very specific set of things, rather than, if I asked Brett to punch himself in his dick, would not be self-harm. That would just be odd. I did see one that goes, when I was 9 years old, I heard the phrase "beat your meat," and apparently it was something very good that everyone else was doing. So I went into the bathroom and punched myself in my balls as hard as I could, so hard I threw up.
Wow.
So, ow.
Beat your meat. Literally.
Yeah, well, yes.
Who said that?
I don't know who it was. It may not even be a true story, but it's still
I was
funny.
going to say.
Some of the Japanese generals have the ability, or had the ability to essentially order the suicide of their underlings. That honor culture is hardcore.
Yeah, but committing suicide or someone kills you is not, well.
Kill yourself or have a dishonourable death.
I suppose.
Also, we don't have the understanding of the culture there. There's a cultural thing.
How are you doing for logging back in, Adam? Are you giving up?
I know.
Ooh, leveled up. Nice.
I'm going to not touch my detail settings. 'Cause every time
I'm
I-
level 10 trader now.
every time
Nice.
every time
pressing the button that makes it crash.
every time I touch it, something goes wrong. Story of
But
my
it
life.
sounds very gruesome
Is
to
that
be your
what you
own
told the ladies,
executioner.
Adam?
How is your mum anyway?
Aw.
Cool. I can unlock the hunting wagon and I can unlock the large delivery thing, but I can't actually buy both of them. So, large delivery wagon.
I am going to reboot, so
Alright.
I am back making noises. Hello.
Oh, no, it's bad.
And thank you for the cheer. I can't tell if you were being helpful or just sarcastic, but I will take it as a nice thing.
Oh, there's an echo now.
Well, that seems like your problem.
No, it's not. No, it's just you echoing.
Yeah.
I'm echoing.
Yes, it's like a double speak. It's not like a.
Really?
I'm not getting that.
I think so.
Okay, echo testing 1 2 1 2.
Definitely
No,
was
You're
accurate.
not here.
Brett, can you hear me in your head? Am I inside your head? Is that what's happening?
It's fine now, I think. It just sounded weird for a minute. I don't know what's happened there.
Hello, I'm your conscience. We haven't spoken in a while.
Where's that from? I feel like I recognise that line.
Are you my conscience? No, yes, I am. We haven't spoken in a while. Anyone?
Nope. Familiar.
What? Anyone in chat want to get the reference? Wow.
That's the cricket.
Why did I just get teleported out of the house and down the road?
In reality or in Red Dead?
Yes.
In Red Dead, if it was reality, you wouldn't be able to hear me, would
Well,
you?
if you're on a wireless headset, I might be able to.
Well,
I'm
I'm
surpri-
not,
I'm
and
s-
I didn't.
I'm surprised nobody went with Pinocchio.
Is it the cricket?
No, it's not. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant no one's getting it, so we're hearing just crickets chirping. No, it wasn't Jiminy Cricket, but it was a reference back to Pinocchio. Did
Oh, what's
What's the-
Pinocchio now?
It wasn't the small flying insect thing that said that.
No, Jiminy Cricket was Pinocchio's conscience, but in this case, it was a callback to that very famous film. Who was the film by? Do you remember what studio? Wow.
How's the line go again?
No, you'll just Google it. Fuck off.
No, genuinely went. I'm trying to remember. I've actually forgotten how the line goes.
Are you my conscience? No. Yes, I have. We haven't spoken in a while.
For some reason, I feel like Deadpool had something along those lines.
It may have, but it's not Deadpool.
Okay.
Ghostbusters?
What? No. Why have I rebooted and my pad hasn't turned on? How's that a thing?
So you have to turn it on.
Hey baby, you look great in that. No?
Oh, you haven't. It's a wired one.
Yes, I know. That's what I mean. I'm like,
You use wired pads? You're weird.
I do. Yeah, well, I mean,
He's wired.
given that how far I am from the computer, wireless is. I'm not gaining anything. I use wired because they're 100% reliable.
Yeah.
100%.
Apart from this exception.
More reliable, yes, definitely. 100%.
Well, it's all right. We're back. We're green.
Mostly, I just hate getting cables tied around each other.
Has
How?
it done it again, Adam?
How if when I plugged the pad in, Red Dead crashed?
So is your
So
pad
you're-
100% reliable?
Your super wonderful, marvelous new pad is being an absolute flake fest.
No, I don't think you understand. When I plugged the pad in, Red Dead closed. I don't think I can blame the pad for that. I'm going to blame Red Dead. But what the fuck? Yay! Unknown,
yeah.
That's an interesting.
unknown
interesting
creations
interaction.
got it. Well, it might be. It's that's the issue. I have to go in
What
via
was the answer?
Finding Nemo.
Oh. So we can do a delivery trader mission when people get here.
What I'll do for the minute is I'm not going to go into that menu. I'm just going to put up with it, and I will go into the menu next time we play via the mouse. Because I funny feeling what it might be doing is drawing something, like drawing a button or a glyph that isn't on the pad, and they've buggered it up in some way, shape, or form. The game's stable as long as I don't get into the pause menu. Your girlfriend reminds you of Dory. Oh.
Is that a good or bad thing?
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say when Adam's response. Oh, yeah,
It's, I mean, Dory, she means well,
yeah.
but you know.
That's just their girlfriend.
Well,
apparently.
yeah. Well, I mean, Hitler meant well, didn't he? So you know,
Whoa.
it's... I mean, in his own
Defend
mind.
the whole-
No, he didn't.
In his own mind, he did. In his own, I say, in his story, he was the good guy. I hope.
His story.
Well, I hope he.
You hope, but why do you hope that?
I hope that. Well, generally speaking, the best villains in fiction are the ones that think they're the bad guys. Ones that they go, her, I am just evil, ha ha. They think they're doing the right thing. They believe they're doing the right thing. I assume Hitler thought it was for the best of Germany, for the best of the world to eliminate the Jews. I assume he wasn't doing it because he's like, ha, I am evil. I don't really know, actually. I've never really read up on Hitler's motivations. Maybe I should.
Read some Mein Kampf.
Well, I think most of you have heard about the time I added an achievement into Fortress Craft, and you had to level up through all the weaponry, and then the final weapon allowed you to destroy all the aliens. And I called it the final.
No.
I called it the final solution because that sounded cool. I didn't know. I didn't know. And someone goes, "You probably don't want to name it that." I'm like, "Well, this is the biggest gun you can unlock." They're like, "Yeah, but that was Hitler's name for the plans to exterminate the Jews." And I'm like, "Really?"
Oh.
Like maybe
yeah,
it's
I actually didn't know that until you just said it then.
maybe it's
Delete.
maybe at some point I'd heard it. And it's quite a cool term for like a big laser gun that kills something or a nuke. And that's as far as my brain went. I never bothered Googling it. So I changed it to 8 Candles in the Darkness, which is a Warcraft reference instead. And lesson learned. When dealing with pop culture references, do a quick Google. I've definitely...
Do other culture
Yeah, I mean, that's
references,
like
not just
1940s.
Yes, but it has been referred to quite a lot since the 1940s.
It was a fairly significant event. It wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't just like some one-hit wonder.
Well, he was...
One hit.
One Hitler wonder.
Aye.
Talking about this stuff on stream. Is this
And those that peddle in those memes like want to keep a plausible deniability that they don't mean what they are saying.
Well, in this case, I definitely didn't. And when I found out, I changed it.
So how quickly did you change it?
I immediately. I was like, oh, quick Google. Oh, hold on. I'll just
enough for him to be campy.
Yeah. So we had a similar thing. I've very briefly mentioned before. We had the Confederate flag on the top of the V8 muscle car in Burnout. Because to an English person, the Confederate flag is the cool flag on the top of the General Lee in Dukes of Hazzard. It has no
quick
white
question.
supremacist connotations whatsoever.
Are we ready for a delivery?
Yeah. This time,
Okay,
let's go as a team.
Yes. Start distant delivery. We'll get some money. Go.
But yeah, I had to explain this, and I ended up browsing a lot of white supremacist websites at work in order to prove to them. In order to prove to them, we shouldn't. So, as an English company, that flag means nothing. But when you're sending that flag to an American company, they are not going to treat it in the same way.
Yeah, that's original.
Yeah.
Like using a swastika in Japan is philosophical. Using it in, well, particularly in America nowadays, is slightly different.
Well, bear in mind,
the UK.
obviously. Well, bear in mind, you can use a swastika anywhere you like because the Nazis didn't use a swastika. Good luck arguing. It's not a swastika. Oh god, you can't not know this now. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know this one.
What do you mean?
call it
I
swastika,
can't not
yeah.
know this. You being racist?
Let me get on.
What do you call a swastika?
Can you?
The Indian sort of peace symbol.
It was a symbol of peace, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
yes, but it's the other way round. They flipped it, mirrored it left to right. It's a different symbol.
Oh yes.
Yes, but
Okay.
people don't know that. They're
I
too stupid to
I-
understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
as I
did
said,
vaguely know that.
as I said, it's
And
not
it's
a
still known as a swastika.
it's not a swastika, but good luck arguing it without looking up. Wikipedia
It's
pages
just
going.
flipped over, it's the same thing.
It's flipped. Well, no, it's not flipped over. It's the same thing. That's like flipping a C and going. It's the same letter. It's not. It's gibberish.
Yes, but C
doesn't
is
count for letters.
recognisable. A swastika is, well,
A symbol.
recognisable.
A clip.
It's not.
Yeah, but
Either way
Well,
round.
It's
Yeah,
not as
yeah,
common. It's not as
circles, it
common,
would
so it's
be.
not known as well. As
Yeah.
much.
yeah.
This guy, get off the road! Get off the road!
Like if you invert the cross and still think that it signifies the same thing.
Absolutely, yes.
Not-
No.
Well, no, it doesn't. That's the point.
If
It
you
absolutely
flip it left
doesn't.
and right, it does.
Well, yes, because it's symmetrical. Shut up.
No, I think he meant flip it in the horizontal.
Yeah, no, I mean, with the
was
swastika,
being
it doesn't matter
stupid.
which way you flip it. But yeah, having an upside down cross has an extremely different meaning to a right way up cross. The difference is that the swastika wasn't widely known in either orientation, and one of them is widely associated with a world war, and the other one kind of looks the same, whether or not it is an Indian symbol of good luck.
The Finnish Air Forces had, so it's kind of not swastika symbols. Or like them.
That's
Like,
the same
that's a
symbol
bit
as they
questionable.
use in Japan and other Asian countries.
Do they still use it? I
Yeah.
assume it's got some fairly poor...
Well, at that
No, they
period,
use it
I
all the
think
time. I
it
was
was
in
phased
Japan, and it
out.
was all over buildings, all over temples and shrines, right in the center of Tokyo and Kyoto.
But new ones, like ones they built in the last, 60 years, or just ancient ones?
To be
Is
fair,
there a
they probably
dailies?
they're familiar
behind
with it.
us.
They probably know the difference. We don't.
Kills
Because
them.
it wasn't a popular symbol,
True.
but it is for them.
Incoming left.
I guess it's a bit like if I were to draw out Russian characters, I could draw something that looks vaguely Russian, but it wouldn't actually
Oh,
make
stop.
any sense. But you'd go.
It's not by accident. The Nazis tried to be mythical, and so
Yeah.
they culturally appropriated a lot of things, trying to be this mystical 1,000-year Reich or
Yes.
whatever.
I don't
The
know.
Aryans
What
were
happened to the first two
Roman-
I was
Reichs?
going to say I
The
don't.
Aryans were the first Reich. The second Reich was the Roman Empire, and the third Reich was the German Empire. I guess
Fuck's
it
sake,
was.
it's crashed again. Wow.
Really?
What are the?
Your new
They
empire.
counted it wrong. There has been a number of German constitutions, and I was about that America might become the fourth Reich, but they have kinda declined that direction. Or we have already exited that phase.
I'm honestly, without going, I have no idea what Aryans are, other than a word you use to mean blonde hair and blue eyes. Is that-
Aryans are they're a ethnic
They're meant to be
race
like a myth.
from-
Yeah, that's what they thought.
from
Like
the
it was
a-
like a
from
mythical.
like Georgia, kind of part of Far Eastern Europe, North and Middle Eastern area.
Okay. When was this supposed to be? Are they like Atlanteans?
3,000 years ago?
Atlanteans.
No, they were literally there.
Okay, I
I mean,
don't
it's
know.
QSM.
Well,
The
Atlantis,
Persians,
Kill the
are,
miners.
the
Oh, well-
Persians are largely Aryan.
Atlantis was literally there before it sank. Have you not seen Aquaman?
There are kind of variations on the Atlantean.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
The film
no.
Aquaman's actually a documentary.
No, I believe the common thinking is that Atlantis was a real place, and it was an island that sunk or got washed away or whatever. But it's more myth than no one really knows. I think it's one of those.
Oh, that's you.
It just turns up in far too many myths and legends to not be
Based on something.
not based on something or other. Yeah.
Well, there was a place that was based. There was someone.
Someone want to hop on, by the way, because there's a daily to ride on the
There
wagon.
was a city built right
Yep.
at the mouth of a river, and there was a really bad earthquake.
Oh wow, there you go. That might work. Do you want to hop on as well? This curve. Don't kill everyone, Rob, unless they have a red dot on them.
He had a red dot on him.
This curve. Do you want to hop on?
Well, for a second, I thought you were being racist. I was like
Oh.
Hindus or some
Rob,
shit.
Rob, hop back on again. Tell me if you get the. Look at your dailies and tell me if you're getting points for like distance travelled on a wagon.
Oh, where are dailies?
L for dailies.
Left for dailies.
Okay.
L for daily.
Which daily is it? General?
Trader. You might not have. You might actually. You guys might not have them at all.
No, trade is unlocked.
No.
Forgot.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
well.
there's that. Yeah.
Did I trade her apart from Soy?
And Esmir, but Esmir's not here.
Ah, oh well.
Ow.
Eminence.
Thankfully, editing XML files does not scare me. So, apparently, DX12 is not the one to use. So I
Wait for me to get back on.
so I'll revert back to Vulkan. Ugh.
Why
Is
do you
Falcon
hate?
actually or are you just being a bit of a snob?
Vulkan, DX12 is a bit crashy. Vulkan is nowhere near as good as they said it was when AMD lied with fucking, what was it called? Shadows of the Age of... What's that RTS?
What happened to you?
They just keep showing endlessly. Ashes of Singularity.
That one, yeah.
Look how fast Vulkan is on an AMD. You're like, yeah, now show something else. No, we're going to show this again. Oh, okay.
Show
Right.
physics. No. I do wonder what's happening with like physics stuff. Is it physics stuff? Yeah, it is physics, isn't it? No, ray tracing. That's what I'm getting confused with. Ray tracing stuff on the AMD graphics cards.
Well, it doesn't matter. I have got an RTX 3080. Do you know how many games I've run RTX on?
Yeah.
On one, and it was Quake
Well,
2.
that's the biggest. That's the biggest thing that people are complaining about with like the latest AMD stuff. Like, oh, it doesn't do RTX well.
The only game I found that does it is Minecraft for Windows 10, which I don't have.
Quake 2 does it as well.
Is there any mod? Can you
guys,
name a
guys,
single
there's
modern
loads of
game
enemies
that
behind
uses
me.
Literally
Kill them.
download Quake 2 RTX and it does it. There are plenty of games that do. I just don't play them. Cyberpunk. What was the other one? Control. There are a whole bunch of them. I just don't play any of them. That's not true, Kohaka. If you have an RTX card and a GTX card that's the same price, I guarantee you the GTX one is better because you haven't just paid for a whole bunch of stuff you're not using.
Now, oh yes.
Well, no, literally, you're paying for less silicon. You're either getting a better video card or it's cheaper.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so I'm now exactly the same. Only I am on low detail apparently, but I've turned off Vulkan.
You in game?
No.
Technically, I
It's
think
not
he
about
is.
the size of the silicon, but the topology.
Must be an amazing stream to watch though.
Settings diving.
I don't.
Oh, look,
Settings
Rob's
are
a nice
named
theory.
pretty boring. I guess with some kind of intensive graphical setting, the high setting could be called I don't have central heating.
Well, we're about to plug the controller back in.
Aye.
Wow.
Enemies behind us, Rob.
Oh.
Rob, you see the red dots? Those are ones to kill.
I can't see any. Oh, there's one.
There I go killing again.
Yeah, Kohaka, there aren't any now. All cards are RTX, yes. But if there was a choice of two identical cards, the GTX one would be better. Unless you're doing an RTX game, which we've established there aren't any.
Unless they
Yeah.
on purpose handicap them
It's
to
stuff.
make more sales.
It's stuff like Red Dead and GTA. As far as I know, they are getting DLSS. I still have not played a single... No, I have. I played Fortnite in DLSS, but I run at such a high frame rate anyway. There's no point in me taking the slight performance knock.
What's the performance knock for?
Sorry, visual hot. So in DLSS, you can run a quarter resolution, like 720p, and upscale it to 1440p using AI upscaling, and it's really good. Just amazing. You can also use it to run the game at 2880p and then downscale it back down to 1440. Hopefully that made sense.
Okay.
This is
But
virtual resolution, though, right?
Because it's much, much, much faster to render 720p than 1440.
Okay.
And it looks almost the same. And it surprised me in a game that is so strugglesome with performance like this one that they don't offer it. It is quite complicated. You need to send off like lots of video of your game to NVIDIA, and then they'll run it through their computer and spit you back a profile for how the upscaling works. And possibly it doesn't work for games with day-night cycles. Wow, that is something else though. Well, I'm now running at 60 frames a second with 40% of my GPU free, so yeah, fuck the X12. I can see there where it's flipping from low to high resolution landscape. It's all gone quiet. I think they've all died.
Well, I have a random philosophical thing.
Is it about my frame rate or is it something else?
Something else.
Oh, go for it then.
God.
So, in some less developed countries, They still have capital punishment.
Like America, yeah.
Yeah. And then the issue is that's kind of traumatic for the one that executes the order. And to lessen the harm, you could argue that somebody that enjoys the activity would be best fitted to it. And that seems kind of conflictory. And I have thought about that, whether you should use sadists as executioners. And I have come to the conclusion that having a sadist as an executioner means that they are tempted to break the law, which is or breaks
That's rewarding the very behaviour you're punishing.
As
It's
long
just saying, yeah, well, he's allowed to do it.
as long as the executioner is not involved at any point in the whether or not someone should or should not be executed process, then your question can be rephrased as should you employ people for a job that enjoy it? Which, as we all know, a happy worker is a hard worker. So,
So if you want someone working hard at that, though, or not?
well,
if you have employees that would like to do the job wrong, then that's a hazard of making the job correctly.
my horse is a shit. For God's sake, sir. I'm just majestically on the this cliff, just looking at the far distance, and my horse went big splop. The thing is, I would suspect.
Are you back in our group, Adam? By the way,
I couldn't join you. You're in a mission.
I'll try now.
I would hazard a guess, unless you get promoted to the rank of executioner against your will, everyone who does it enjoys it, because if you don't, you will refuse it. You will not accept the promotion. You will not apply for that position. So, yeah, maybe they already are enjoying it secretly on the inside.
Sorry.
You killed my horse, you bastard.
So, Brett,
You bastard.
question for you: if there's an inmate on death row and he is sentenced to die tomorrow, is it morally wrong to poison his food tonight so he dies in his sleep before his execution?
I mean, if you're speaking morally or legally,
Morally,
different things.
morally. Obviously,
I mean, maybe not.
So you
I don't
say
know.
it's okay to kill people sometimes?
I mean, you could argue the same thing about like
the
people in
lockdown.
say like America or something defending their house, right? Like if you have a weapon and someone's trying to attack you, the place you're living in, do you have the right to kill them then?
Depends what state you're in.
That's
Yeah, I
very
guess so.
different.
Morally speaking, in my personal ethics code, if somebody wants to steal my television, murdering them is not an appropriate response, not a proportional response.
And if somebody is judged to a painless death, causing them a painful death,
Oh no, it
quite
would,
wrong.
It would be, yeah, but it would be a painless death. I'm not saying that Brett's going to go in and bludgeon him to death. He's going to slip him some sort of poison, morphine.
Some of the good shit.
Yes, he's going to slip him morphine, so it's an enjoyable death. So he's stoned off his tits and doesn't know it's coming. What? This guy rode up to me and pulled out his gun.
Why am I still in a cutscene?
Yeah, me too. I'm going to punch this
Yeah,
guy.
what the hell? What
We're
is?
stuck.
What?
Suddenly a movie.
What's going on? It's as if
Are we attacking our quest giver or something?
I don't know. He shot me, so I jumped on his horse. So he jumped on my horse.
I guess that's when
What
I
do you
signed
mean
up to be
he?
stoned to death.
Unknown creations. The effect? You mean a shader? Yeah. Now I can't tell if it's a human player. I'm stuck in a cutscene. I'm going to go into the cinematic camera. Oh, good. It's the same. Here comes a horse and wagon.
The issue with people defending their property has to do
I'm not
with
sure-
reliability of police.
I'm
In
not sure I want to help these
countries,
people.
police actually hunt down thieves, and the setting where killing for theft prevention starts to make sense is when the thing is irrevocably lost if the thief gets away.
Oh,
But I
it's also
can buy
Oh, different.
another television.
Okay.
So I remember seeing some people talking about this actually. How much you care about said object whether it's television or whatever, it depends on your situation. Like if you're an extremely poor person, maybe that television is like one of the few things that you enjoy in your life because you have a really depressing life or some shit.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
that's true.
It involves how people are expected to build their lives. If
They
you're
feel
in a
like it's-
country that is very right wing and it's built on individual rights, then it's upon the individual to build their rights, and they have to like respect the boundaries of the individuals very strictly. But in a society that is more community based, then it would be more important to follow the duty that people are kept alive.
Why can't I go steal this wagon? Where's the wagon?
Well, we're in a cutscene.
Oh, you're in a cutscene. What?
We're all
Yeah.
stuck in a cutscene.
I'm not.
I'm gonna go grab a drink while you guys. We're all stuck in a cutscene.
Is it with a woman and a fat man?
No. We're just wandering around in the cutscene.
Yeah.
What?
Cutscene, the horizontal bar things.
Oh, I can see you all.
Yeah, we can
Seniors
see it. We can move
has
around. but-
Nameplates. I don't.
Yeah. I can
Oh,
see you
that's
guys have
easy.
nameplates. Because I'm inside the area or something? Come on, get out.
I wonder if it's completely bugged out.
Ah, there we go.
There you go.
Steal the wagons.
Steal the wagon.
Die Wagen. Die Wagner. Wait, what? That smells.
I guess in a setting like this Wild West, if some criminality happens, the federal authorities are very far away, so the people have to be very local about law enforcement. So personal self-defense makes more sense.
You fixed it, excellent. So, Brett, given that God is infinite, yeah,
Sure.
and that the
Infinite?
universe is also infinite,
Theoretically, yes.
would you like any toast?
What? Any toast?
Oh, you never heard it.
I don't get this one.
He's too young. Oh no.
But I have
Oh.
all the toast already.
I don't know that either, Adam.
Yeah.
What is that reference?
Red Dwarf.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm old enough for Red Dwarf. I just never really watched it, and I've seen a couple of episodes of it, and it's good fun. But I've never sat there and watched all of it.
Oh,
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, might do.
No, WandaVision tomorrow as well.
Woo.
Oh yeah, I'm
No.
interested to watch that because the
No, it
last
isn't.
episode
No,
was
it's-
really
it's
good.
Friday, isn't it?
Oh.
Which is no,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
it's
Yeah,
Thursday,
yeah, that's tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm interested
Um,
to watch that because the last episode was really
Oh.
good.
Relation to the whole prison thing you guys talking about a little bit ago. So, do you think then it's better to have that process be automated, or do you think it's better to have someone doing the action
What process? Prison?
of,
Or execution?
of executing someone?
Well,
I think it should be Ned Stark. Ned Stark.
Well,
way.
who has capital punishment? Just stop having capital punishment.
America.
No, I'm not arguing for capital punishment. I'm just saying in the places where it is there, would you prefer it have an executioner or no executioner? Like, would you prefer it be an electric chair that has no one
Hold on,
pressing the
hold
switch?
on.
It just does it
Somebody has to
automatically.
put you in the electric
Yeah,
chair.
I was
You're
about-
consigning them to death. It doesn't matter if you
Yeah.
if you set a timer for the trigger.
I was going to say, at
Or
what
you put it
point
in
does in your mind does the automation start? Does a robot wheel into the cell and clamp him and then wheel him out again?
Yeah,
There are
but
two wagons still.
maybe there's a chair in the guy's prison cell that just wheels him to the electric chair, and that's it.
Yeah, but who puts him in the chair? Does he have to put himself in the chair?
Guys, come here. There's 2 wagons to steal.
So who puts him in the chair, Brett?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I
I
think
do not
there's
know.
sense in doing it the Stark way, but effectively it's going to be a jury of peers that gives a capital punishment where it's allowable, and it's hard to make them reflect. And if the jury is of different ethnicity or class level than the judged, it's going to get thorny.
I don't know if juries
Oh my God.
generally suggest the punishment.
Guys!
We're coming. I don't think juries generally decide the punishment, though. It's usually the judge. I think the jury may recommend, but
They don't in the UK.
yeah, but the judge will be the one that decides.
Yeah, but part of the Stark way of doing executions is that you give due consideration whether it's fair. And having to go through the act makes you like think about the action.
Yeah, I mean, in America they have a different. They have different degrees of murder with different punishments for how bad the murder was.
Don't most, or even if you don't do capital punishment, you want to differentiate between degrees of homicide.
I don't think we do in the UK.
There's a lot to loot here. Everyone loot up.
We just have. You meant to kill him, you didn't, and that's about it. And they meant
You don't have manslaughter.
That means you didn't mean to kill them.
Attempted murder.
That means
Yeah,
that means you tried to, but you failed.
Yeah. That's a punishment, though, as well. That's punishable.
Yeah, but it's not a type of murder, is it? Not murder.
No.
Yeah, but isn't there like levels of premeditation?
No,
Like,
not
if
in the
you-
UK. In the US, you have first degree, second degree, third degree murder, and I don't know the differences. In the UK, we just have murder, manslaughter, attempted murder, and death by misadventure.
So if you walk in on your spouse cheating on you and you end up experiencing an emotional impulse and commit murder,
Do not crash these, by the way.
Crimes
Carry
of
on.
passion.
is that
Crimes of passion? I think were abolished about 100 years ago in the UK, quite a while ago. It
but
used to be
that's
a
the same
defense.
level offense as doing a 3-day plan and carrying out it in cold blood.
Yes, same net effect. I mean, the difference is that the range for murder is 10 years at the shortest and 50
Rob?
years at the longest. So the judge
Stay on
may
the track.
assign you a different punishment, but they're not different degrees of murder in the sense of the US.
Right.
What's death by misadventure? Is that just like you fell off a bridge or something?
No, death by misadventure is where you and whereas I strap you to a sled on the back of my car and go driving around, and you die. I killed you, but you were completely complicit. And you,
Okay, I see.
you thought it was a good idea.
It's
What's
like
the sentence for that
negligent
then?
manslaughter.
Like relative to the others?
It means that you didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
Death
Manslaughter
by
is
having
where
fun.
manslaughter is where I hit you with a cricket bat, meaning to knock you out, and I killed you. I mean, I didn't mean to kill you, but I did kill you. Death by misadventure is where you are complicit. If you had said, no, I am not going to let you tow me behind the car, it would have been fine. Hey, let's reenact that bit from Red Dead. I'll go get a rope and a horse.
Yeah, manslaughter's like you push someone over and they fall on a curb and crack their head open and die because of that kind of thing.
Yeah, it means you didn't mean to kill them, but you did.
Yeah.
I think
Where are
I
you
know
taking?
it
Where are you
by
taking that wagon?
causing
I
death.
am being shot
Where
at.
are you taking that wagon?
I am being shot at. I am
Yeah,
killing
the
people
person-
shooting me.
The other person should probably help you out. Rob, wait up a sec.
No,
just-
I've
just
got
wait for-
Henry, even though he's on my horse.
Like if you have some duty and you neglect it and somebody dies because of that, then that's causing death. Like if you are in charge of inspecting a dam and it breaks and kills people, you have committed
You'll shut your job.
death causing.
That would be probably manslaughter. I killed someone, but I didn't mean to.
Death Rider. Aha.
But yeah, I can't remember when crimes of passion. It used to be a valid defense. I came home and found my wife sleeping with another man, so I killed them both. But it is not anymore.
Yeah, but do you have modifiers like temporary insanity? Somebody could argue that a big emotional burst is lessens the degree of culpability.
Yeah. Temporary insanity gives you +5 to strength, I think. Yeah, that's diminished responsibility, I believe, is the phrase. So if you killed someone, but you were... I mean, a crime of passion was basically a very vague thing. Now it's more, you will go through psychiatric evaluation, and if it was deemed that you were not in full control... Basically, is it something you're ever going to do again, is, I think, the short answer. So if you came home and found your wife sleeping with another man and murdered them both, it's not likely you're going to go out and shoot up a bus full of nuns because you're a psychopath. You just massively lost your temper. I am being really shot at here.
Get off the road!
Me?
Do you want me to... No, them. Rob, do you want me to shoot them for you to teach them a lesson?
There are a lot of different directions on what the judgment system is supposed to do. Rehabilitation of the inmates are big on Nordic countries. When,
Yes.
US is very big on getting revenge for the victims.
Yes, well, I'll give you a completely non-controversial example. I once got a parking ticket, and I got a parking ticket parking outside my friend's house. I had borrowed a pass, I had parked quite happily, I got a fine. And I was looking at the fine when I got back to my car going, I didn't understand. Someone goes, oh, parked on the wrong side of the road. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, this side of the road is for permits, the other side of the road is paid parking. I'm like, but I've got a fine. I had obviously thought I'd done the right thing and still got a fine. So you can't punishing someone who think they did the right thing and didn't means I'm just going to make the same mistake again. If that makes sense. Because I didn't.
Kind of
That
feel
somewhat makes sense, but like some things you should be informed about. And staying ignorant is no license to start breaking the law.
Yeah, but if
Doing it once is one thing. Doing it multiple times is a different thing.
If I purposely if I go through a speed camera and I get done, I could possibly argue it's normally a 60, now it's a 70, now it's a 50, and I've got in trouble for that. But I can't do it more than once. So ignorance can be a defence, and to quite frank, should be a defence in some cases. I mean, sometimes lots of laws change, and you I don't keep up with the laws that change. I don't know if anybody else does. Do any of you guys? Because there's a very, very famous one with Samantha Fox. Samantha Fox was in the Sun newspaper aged 15 years and 364 days in a shirt, and on her 16th birthday was topless on page 3 because it was perfectly legal in whenever that would have been 85, I guess. No, maybe a bit earlier than that. Now it's not. Now you have to be 18 to be naked in a publication or anything. I don't know when the law changed, but you don't get a notification saying this law has changed. You can now no longer do this thing that you have been doing.
It's not like laws are passed in private, public events.
Yeah, but my point is that the law has changed. I could run afoul of a law that had changed. In that case, is ignorance a defence? Going, well, I didn't know it changed. I used to do that. It has been made illegal.
But when willful ignorance starts to be a problem, then the duty to find out things. And like if you operate in some capacity like a professional in something, you have a higher duty to know a bit about the things that you deal with.
I mean, isn't ignorance the main reason that punishments are lesser for the most part for children?
Well, maybe. I mean, the UK passes apparently about 2 laws a week. And I don't know of any laws we passed in the last year that would affect me. I don't know if anybody does. All right, any law. I couldn't even name a law. I mean, there's probably a whole bunch of... What the fuck?
Oh dear.
What happened?
I'm not quite sure, but there was a big explosion.
You were holding dynamite? Oh, sorry, I'll take your corpse with you.
I put down some dynamite.
Oh.
Anyway.
Wait. Rob, have you got the stream open?
No,
you might be able to say it. Your corpse was missing an arm.
I think children get off lightly because of the reduced culpability, not of the informativeness. Although I think in here you start to get criminal responsibility starting at 15, even though the full age is at 18.
Yeah, there were problems in the UK of gangs using underage children to steal cars and shit because they couldn't get done.
Interesting.
Like in the early 90s, joyriding was a really big issue in parts of the UK. And a lot of them were 15-year-olds, and they would get sent out to steal a car because if they got caught, they'd get a slap on the wrist. Don't do that again.
You wouldn't steal a car.
But you would send a child to steal a car.
It's not bloody horse.
It goes hand in hand in that minors are subject to the control of their guardians.
In theory,
and for some
yes.
I would agree, yes.
And in some medical things, like the development level can dictate whether you can make a medical decision for yourself, even as a minor. And doctors can get a little dicey on whether they think a person should be in charge of their own medical decisions. But in theory, you should be able to make decisions what your development level is.
Well, not if you're 3 years old.
Well, if you're a very smart 3-year-old, but that's rare.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why we have just ages that things cut in at. I mean, in the UK, golly, when was it? 10 years ago, I believe. Oh, until then, until fairly recently, if you could have sex at 16, you could have heterosexual sex at 16, but homosexual sex was illegal till you were 21.
Interesting.
And that's only, I mean, I can't remember when that was changed. UK homosexual age of consent change. Certainly within my lifetime. 2000?
The age of consent is within your lifetime. That's good to know.
Aha. It was made illegal to have sex under 21 in 1967, then lowered to 18 in 1994, and then lowered to 16 in 2000.
Anyway, on that note, I'm off.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll see you soon.
You guys have a good evening.
I won't be pestering you too much tomorrow because I'm on Fortress Craft.
Ah.
Just in case anyone's watching, I'll be streaming Fortress Craft tomorrow. Core Harker, it went from 21 to 18 to 16, yes.
Of course, gonna come to me.
It's very sploppy when you walk through. What are we doing? Why are you killing that man? Oh, it's an alligator. Behold, a man.
It reminds me of that meme where it's like, what's worse than a child? A murderer. It rips a paper off the whiteboard and it's boom, a child. And it's meant to say child murderer, but don't worry. Let's go and find the clip, actually.
Yes, I think it actually says child rapist, and he goes, oh, a child.
Yes, yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, what's worse than a rapist? A child. Yes. Unknown Creations Dev, I have no idea, but Cledron can probably tell you because he's got the source code for it now. And I mean, Cledron, no pressure, but I mean, I'll have a look at it myself. You need to tell me what to compile it with, but I would love to ship Fortress Craft Chapter 1 for the 10th anniversary instead of Phoenix. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I just saw the slip. That was it. I just linked the slip, rather.
Where's my horse gone? Where's he gone so far away, damn it?
Come back!
But in theory, the networking shouldn't be that hard because of the way the game's written. Like I think it's just bushing together packets and sending them out. So you just send them via a different system. Why am I using a pistol? Oops. Sorry. Sorry about your stuff. Swine. Oh, screw you, dodgy collision. No, we didn't use any custom formats. It probably would have been FBX because we convert wings to FBX. So has this new X and A wrapper thing just like come about recently? Because it seems weird that suddenly several people are going on about Fortress Craft's old X and A build.
The Queen's fashion can be really strange at times.
What, the coincidences?
But some kind of thing can exist, but it doesn't become relevant until it hits some kind of popularity. Or becomes
maybe.
relevant at different times. And like some could argue that Steam Engine was known for a long time, but while people used other people for work, the handiness of steam engine was not so apparent.
Well, steam
So abolishing-
engines are a toy going back to like the Greek times. It was
Yeah.
the little copper ball with the little pipes on it. I've got one. I've come what it's called now. What's it called? It's called a thing.
Steam engine.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
not. It doesn't. It's not an engine. It's a.
Oh, okay.
It's a steam toy. But yeah, go on, carry on, Saka.
Yeah, but it was a toy because of the options were handier. But since slavery was phased out, you had to actually come up with different ways of doing things.
So
So
we have steam trains because slaves just couldn't run fast enough.
I like to think that we moved away from slavery. I think they could have run, but we stopped making them.
Well, I wish that were true, but yes, I know what you mean. Gotcha. That gun is quite satisfying. No, I didn't shoot you. I can't shoot you. I can shoot the explosive barrel near you. Does Malcolm know he hasn't said anything in about 15 minutes?
No, I don't.
Ah,
Hello.
okay. You haven't said anything about 15.
That's unlike me. You know something's wrong.
Well, yeah.
What I was going to say is, can anyone else see bounty hunter mission people or whatever it is on the map? Because I can't, and this is what I'm trying to do.
What do they look like?
There's no active mission. Or like the station where you accept them.
Yeah.
Isn't it a little yellow wavy man? Like a...
The boards. Yeah, something like that.
The best description.
I've got a takeover series, and then... But normally I've got little yellow wavy men.
Yeah, I can't see a baby man.
I wonder if we should like maybe remake the posse or something, or try a different server. Maybe I might try change to a different server then to see if you guys can join me, and then we'll see. That's what I'm trying to do next. Okay, let's try that.
All the variation of. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There is only one thing.
Yeah, here we go. This is the clip rat man.
Your posse abandoned the job.
We were on a mission.
There is only one thing
That's why
worse
they
than a
have
rapist.
slave men.
Boom.
Yes.
Child. No.
That's a good clip.
I don't know what it's.
That's such a-
I have no idea what it's from.
No, nor do I. It's really bothering me. It's like it's probably one of those like older
There is only-
TV sitcoms or something. Or
Neighborhood
Line.
Patrol Episode 2 Pedo Hunt by Brandon Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Literally in the description of the clip you linked.
I didn't really look, to be honest.
I know.
Still loading in. Okay, now I'm in.
Yeah, when you left, we suddenly said mission failed.
Are you the side door bandits or the front door bandits?
I am the side door bandits, but we need to. I need to fast travel. So what I actually do is wait for me. I'll fast travel to where we need to go, and then you guys can then join on me.
You haven't reformed yet, which I could have told it.
No.
So is anyone here watching The Expanse?
Yes.
I have, but not seen the last episode.
Ah, damn it! We can't talk about it, Malcolm.
I know.
I haven't watched it.
I don't care then. Well, I don't care
So
if you've not
good.
watched it.
I mean, how many days have they had to watch it? 2, 3?
1.
Yeah, at this
Right,
point,
yesterday.
1. At this point, it's their own fault. We should talk about it anyway.
I think, to be honest, I wasn't even sure whether or not there was another episode to the season, because it's like they did kind of just suddenly wrap up everything very quickly, like 10 minutes out, going, and here's everything wrapped up, and here's the stuff for next season. I was like, oh, right.
I did hear it might be the end of the season, so.
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
It's annoying.
Let's see. Welcome back, Max. What have we just said? It's about season 5.
Oh, I'm dead. Good.
Yes, it was indeed the ending finale. And then the last season, season 6, is the last season. I know I meant.
The last season is the last season.
Yes.
The next season.
The
Wait.
next season is the last season. Yes.
Oh,
I know.
I thought that microplot would go farther, but I guess if they have decided to end it, then it's not going to be an eternity series.
Well, there aren't any more books, so quite important.
Yeah, that didn't stop Game of Thrones.
To be fair, they did have the crib notes. But they didn't just make it up. It was, what George Foreman? No, George R. R. Martin. What are we doing? My brain went Foreman. It's like, that's not Foreman.
So I'm nearly sort of trying to find the right town to go to.
We could join the Gundam Boys instead of the Sidewalk Bandits. Oh, God, Cleaton, I forgot about .x files. Oh, my God, .x was just such a nightmare. Such a good format and so under-supported. Yeah, we still use Wings 3D because Wings 3D is one of the best low polygon modelers there is.
Right.
Can we join?
Aussie is reformed. You can now join on me, and it should teleport you to where I am. And you might have to actually join on me again.
No, it's still. It's now. I had to close the menu. Yeah, Andy would have exported the Wings files to .x.
What's .x then?
.x is Microsoft. It's the DirectX file format. It was really good, and just nothing used it.
Yeah, right.
But X and A did. God, I forgot that existed. Cleveland, you're stirring up repressed memories. Good night, Max. See you tomorrow for GTA. And also, we can all talk about WandaVision, because we'll all be up. Yeah, we'll be... oh, except Max, you'll be an episode behind.
No, I've just caught up.
Ah. Dum,
Oh,
dum,
there we go.
dum.
Wait, so can we talk about it now then? About the previous
Yeah, wait, has everyone here watched it?
I think I am excited about the expansion and go watch it now.
No.
Oh.
No, I mean, has everyone watched WandaVision here? Is what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe not in
So,
chat.
so has anyone not seen the latest episode of WandaVision?
Well, we'll wait for
I
the
have
chat
not
to
seen
respond.
it. I'm not watching
I
it.
don't care. But...
Yeah, Schalke, I mean, honestly, from my point of view, any episode where Bobby is in, I enjoy the episode.
She's
She's
great.
just fucking awesome. And when she just gets to beat the shit out of people, even better.
Yeah.
Amos? Bobby? Who is Bobby?
Bobby, Bobby...
Martian.
What's her name? Bobby Sargent? Bobby Gunner?
No, she's.
She's gonna.
Gunner.
Gunny.
Yeah, that's a nickname, Gunner, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Gunny.
Gunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunnery Sergeant. I think.
Well, Collegian, you don't
Not
make
being
bump
military
maps.
man.
You don't make bump maps in a modeler anyway. That's a texture thing, not a mesh thing. Ooh, God, wrong button.
I was watching the extra footage, and I think the gunner person is not in the book so prominent. So the actor was so good that the showrunners gave it more and more
Good.
role.
Good, because she's a good character.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's
Guys,
the
we all in?
same thing with Breaking Bad. Initially, Jesse was supposed to die at the end of the first season, but they loved him so much they just rewrote his entire arc because he was so good.
Honestly,
Science, bitch!
I still haven't finished Breaking Bad. I don't remember how far in I got.
Yeah, it's. I think Breaking Bad was
It's like a
pretty good.
season
I just think
or
it was massively overhyped.
Well,
It's really.
it's still quite literally the best.
Really?
Not what? Name something better. A non-sci-fi TV series that's better than Breaking Bad.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not. My brain doesn't quite work enough at the moment to think about another one.
Am I allowed to say Game of Thrones except the final season?
No, because how's that fucking not fantasy? Is
Oh,
there,
you said
Guys,
sci-fi. You
guys,
didn't say fantasy.
Quick thing. Are we all ready?
I think
Are we all in? We're ready
no,
to go.
No, I have a dark blue dot on my map, so someone's not in.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. The internet hated Game of Thrones finale, but to be quite frank, no matter what they did, they would have hated it. Because people
Oh,
were like,
yeah, 'cause it's ending.
Oh, like Daenerys just went from being good to being bad in like 2 episodes. And then people are like, actually, if you've been paying attention for the last 4 fucking seasons,
Yeah.
no, she hasn't. Like, I know you
Right, I'm
like
gonna
her,
start this.
and she's lovely, but that's just not true.
Are we actually missing anyone? Is anyone actually meant to be in the posse that's not? Because I'm about to start a mission. If you don't get in now, we're gonna.
I don't think so. We got Mr. Chicken.
Okay.
I think it's just 3 of us at the moment. But yeah, I mean,
4.
don't get me wrong. I would have liked to have seen, the Dothraki just basically got written out quite quickly. I would have liked to see more stuff with the White Walkers. All of Arya's subplot just kind of went nowhere. But
Yeah.
Honestly, one of my main plot consistency issues that I saw was when like most of the Dothraki horde just like killed by the White Walkers and shit, they were suddenly reappeared later at the capital.
Well, yeah, that's easy because they didn't mostly get killed. Some of them did. You assume most of them got killed. You've made an assumption, and then you're complaining when the program doesn't match up to an assumption you've made with no actual basis. In fact, oh my god, I have to kill a dog, and I've killed a horse.
I don't think that in the books that city happenings are going to like be told much in detail. It's not,
I'm stuck.
It's not out of the pool, but you can like see that the writer has made the macro plot, and the showrunners kind of dropped the ball on the micro telling of the story.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it was apparently they were moving on to something else, and it was a rush. Like, I would have happy to have it twice as long. I mean, I don't understand the whole. Say the whole Arya, her whole arc, and she does this whole thing and gets this face thing, and then just doesn't do anything with it at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I mean,
It's like, oh, she's got mystical power.
Well, this is the thing. This is subverting expectations. Chekhov's gun states if you see something, you must use it. And you can't, the opposite of Chekhov's gun is Deus Ex Machina. But you've also got red herrings. You have things that you think are going to play out, but don't. And that was a red herring rather than a Chekhov's gun. And everyone's whining, going, oh, well, I wanted it to be that. And they subverted my expectations, and I don't like that. Like, well, okay. I mean, that's why I personally, unlike the internet, had no problems with Snoke basically just getting murdered by his own apprentice. If nothing else, that's pretty standard for Sith. And everyone's expectation was not that. And then when people complain when stuff doesn't subvert their expectations, and they whine when it does, you can't win.
Yeah, honestly, I quite enjoyed that scene as well. My issue was more where episode 9 went with the stuff, I guess.
Which particular part of?
They brought back the Emperor and all that because there was like it wasn't really set up. They announced that was happening in Fortnite.
Now, yeah, we'll say some of us watched it in Fortnite, so I knew it was coming. No, the problem with it.
I know. I mean, I watched the clip as well, but like it's I'm not a fan of doing it that way.
We're meant to be hunting someone down. Come on.
My problem with it not being announced was like, why didn't Yoda or Obi-Wan go mention it to someone going, by the way, Emperor's not dead, stop fucking around on the island to get out there. But, maybe as he wasn't there wasn't enough negative dark force power in order to make Yoda do the thing because there must be a balance. I don't know.
Honestly,
Where is he?
One of the most interesting things about episode 9 is the whole voices she hears when she's fighting the Emperor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is Ahsoka, which implies that she's dead.
Dum dum dum.
Where's the
but then she's in the Mandalorian.
Now.
So fuck knows.
You've got your timelines well.
Oh
my
God.
I know there's a bit of a gap because she's getting her own series. I mean, I'm curious if that'll.
There. Run that way quick.
Episode 9 is a long time after the. Get on my horse.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So what's the issue? What's the issue with Ahsoka being dead?
I guess I shouldn't say that. I should say, is it Rebels?
Right.
I love Rebels. Rebels are great.
But Rebels.
Not Rebels.
Rebels takes place before Mandalorian. Mandalorian takes place like 15 years before Episode 9.
Yeah, you're right.
So what's wrong with there being dead? So
Nothing. I'm curious what they're gonna do with that.
Now you're whining about stuff that isn't even correct.
See.
God, you sound like people on Facebook. Oh God, I fucking blew up at someone on Facebook. Someone was claiming that Sir Tom, what's his face, took the COVID vaccine and died of it. I was like, how fucking dare you? Seriously. I'm like, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. He's like, oh, language. I'm like, my language is really not the important part here, is it? Specifically,
not impossible. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He couldn't have the vaccine because he had pneumonia, so he couldn't take it, and he died from COVID. To say he died of COVID after having taken the vaccine is fucking reprehensible. And I look forward to days when basically you can just go click this isn't true, and a robot checks if it's true, deletes it off Facebook if it is. Cledron, one method of creating belt maps is from high polygon detail, but that is not the only way by any means. It's not a common way either.
I've got to hand this in real quick. Can I go a shortcut?
Yep.
I cannot. Okay. 4 minutes, hand this in. Shit. Yeah, you guys
for it.
kill all those stuff because
Run.
I've got time
Yep.
to stop. Don't know why they've got timelines on these anti-missions. Like, logically. It's like, if you can find them and bring them back to us whenever, it's probably pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, my main point about however bad or good a job the showrunners on Star Wars did is they did better than George Lucas, because George Lucas didn't make any at all. So, I don't know how much you didn't like them. Attack of the Clones, even the cringiest parts of Phantom Menace is still better than no Star Wars.
See, I like Phantom the Menace. I know
Yeah.
people like hate on it at all, hate on it a lot. It's
When did you last
the one
watch
I think.
it?
Oh, a long time ago. But the thing about it is,
Ah.
the reason I liked it, I think it's the first. I think it might be the first Star Wars I ever actually saw. And that got me into the whole series. No, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't. But I did like it. It's the first one that came out that I know of or knew of as when I was quite young.
I can't stab crocodiles in the water.
I mean, you tried going into the water to stab a crocodile.
Unknown Creations models
You're
are
not smart, man.
models are 1 meter to 1 unit. Oh, free hat.
Cutscene coming up, probably.
I'm just
Let's
looking.
see if I can throw him on the.
Yay! Oh,
Look, it's Rob. It's Rob. Oh.
Oh, not seeing it.
Yeah, honestly, my basic issue with some of the prequels initially was like pacing, because episode 1 feels very slow.
Episode 1 is fascinating because if you remove it from the canon, nothing changes. You don't miss out on anything. Nothing happens of note. Doesn't.
Yeah, no, not really.
It doesn't. Qui-Gon,
the only thing-
Qui-Gon and Anakin
yeah.
are together. Obi-Wan and Anakin are together at the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, the pod race sequence in it's just superb. The
It's very good.
duel of the fates, fantastic.
That was one of the series
It's
that
one of
has
the great game.
has a lot of meh bits, but also has a lot of really good scenes.
Yeah.
That's how I like to watch the films.
Yeah, if you just watch Duel of the Fates and Phantom Menace and Pod Race, it is brilliant. Conversely, all of the going on about trade routes and negotiations and stuff, and it's
Right.
like, okay, so that's what the kids want. But I don't think any of the Star Wars films are bad. I mean, this is the thing. I've chatted with some friends of mine and they're like, oh, Marvel films, they're really bad films. I'm like, okay, at some point, come over to my house. We're going to watch a bad film. Well, you have not heard. Okay, Peanuts. You have not seen a bad film until you have watched some. Oh my god, I heard someone talk. Hey, Peanut.
Yeah, I'm coming over to your house to watch something.
What are you watching?
We're coming to watch a movie with you. You're
Oh.
inviting me.
Oh yeah. If you want to come, we were just talking about bad films. We're just talking about Star Wars. I'd like to point out, just for the record, because I've just met you, this beard is completely real. I am not wearing a fake beard. I just want to make that really clear.
Oh, you're talking to someone in game.
Cool, I like beards.
Amazing.
Good. But yeah, this is definitely a real beard, and my character is absolutely not wearing a fake beard. You should also put a fake beard on.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I'm waiting to do this mission. Are you guys
I
coming?
think I look better without one.
None of you are near me.
Is your horse muddy,
No.
or is it just sort of dappled?
It is. It's the normal pattern, but she has a bit
Trying to
muddy.
get near you, but
Have you washed it recently?
No.
You should wash your horse. You get bonus honor if you wash your horse.
Brush, you mean?
Brush. Sorry, brush. I've been corrected in my ear. Brush your horse. Anyway, it was very nice to meet you, Peanut97. Best of luck in your
You
journeys.
too. You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
and the remaining 3 peanuts.
What did they say? I'm not listening to the audio on the stream because obviously it would be echoey as well. But...
The nice lady was happy that we'd invited us round her house, my house, to watch a film. So, see, this is the difference with you and me, Brett. I don't even go looking, and women just fall at my feet, and you have to message them on Tinder and everything.
Amazing.
Yeah, but Adam, when they fall by your feet, that's usually the chloroform, right?
Hey.
Aww.
Anyway, as I was saying, I don't particularly like Thor or Thor: The Dark World. I have watched bad films in my time, genuinely bad films. It's until you have watched a bad film, you realise that even the worst Marvel film, the worst Star Wars film, it's still in the
Not
top.
that bad.
It's still in the top 5% of films ever made. Oh, I don't like The Matrix. Oh, it doesn't make sense. And the guys just talk.
I love
Like,
The
dude,
Matrix. I love the original Matrix.
Let's watch a bad film. A bad film is where you're like, you look at me going, right, point made, I don't want to watch this film anymore. Not, oh, here's the bit where the guy goes on about the Matrix being it, and no one really understands, and it's not retconned properly. It's, please, I don't want to watch this anymore. Please, let's stop.
Like the latest WandaVision. WandaVision? No, the latest Wonder Woman film.
No, it was alright. Running around, punching, wishes are good, Mandalorian, but definitely not a bad
I turned it off after half an hour going, yeah.
Would you have walked out of the cinema?
I probably would have, actually, to be honest.
Well, okay, next time you come over, we're going to watch Ninja Terminator. And
Oh, wow.
It's like if you have done nothing but eaten caviar your whole life, and then someone goes and just offers you something that's just regular food. You're like, oh, this is shit. Because you've only had the best thing. If you've only driven around in Bentleys, you're not going to be very impressed with the Ford Focus.
Are we all ready for this show?
I can't get on your
My horse turned up. Wow.
Go to Adam. My suggestion is someone runs straight through to the back of it, because there's probably going to be someone who flees. And if you see someone fleeing, don't kill them. Just kill this.
Unknown Creations. If you do not know about Ninja Terminator, it is incredible.
Oh, he's in there. Come on.
Is it
The good or bad
same
way?
level as the room?
No, so Ninja Terminator is a fascinating product of its time, shall we say. So it in the US, feature film is a defined topic. I think it is 74 minutes long. Has to be 74 minutes long. If it is 73 minutes long, it is not a feature film. You have to define.
Careful you kill.
You have to define what a feature film is. That's how it works. You have to define what things are. Otherwise, you do a 30-second advert and call it a feature film.
Short films are a different genre.
Short films are a different genre. Exactly. So that is
Gender.
genre. Sorry, but that is an American thing. That is not a worldwide agreement. So there are a whole series of films in the
haze
in the 80s where what they had done is they would buy up very, very popular Korean films and then turn them into American films. But the problem was Korean films were about 48 minutes long. So they're much, much, much shorter. So Ninja Terminator is a particularly astounding one. So it's got a very famous ninja actor called Richard somebody rather than I forgot his name. And if you watch the film, you're just like, this is a bit batshit, but all right, kind of makes some sense, but bit odd, but not nothing too weird. It's about these the Golden Ninja Warrior, which is a statue, and all ninjas must follow it, and blah 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 blah. A group of people have stolen it, another group of people are trying to get them back. And as you watch the film, you realise that all of the American guys and all of the Korean guys are never in the scene at the same time. They talk only by a telephone, because obviously it's dubbed into English. And you begin to realise that perhaps they weren't taking they weren't taking this as seriously as perhaps they could, because at one point one of the ninjas rings up the crime boss on a Garfield phone. That's how much they didn't really care. So what they had done is they got a 48-minute Korean film with some fantastic, kung fu ninja type action going on, and then spliced it in with 48 minutes of their own stuff, and then jammed a story together. Because of course all of the Korean stuff is completely overdubbed. You don't know what they're saying. It's complete and total. It's wonderful batshit nonsense. In the end, by the way, what the American ninja defeats the enemy ninjas with a mirror, and he turns he just explodes into a smoke bomb, and it's not really explained. It is totally worth watching. They did dozens of these films because it was very cheap to license the Korean films, get Richard, forgot his name, to film the ninja scenes.
Branston.
And then splice it together. So I would recommend it purely as an exercise in something you will never, ever, ever see again.
Amazing.
But
what about... Oh no, Lisa!
Well, the other thing is that there's another one I
Tearing
watched.
me apart.
You're tearing me apart!
That's a vanity. It's slightly different.
Hi!
This was there to make money. But there was another one, and it was another one by the same group of people. So it's a spliced together film, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, hold on, I recognise this music. And for reasons unknown, they just put the Tron soundtrack in there, the 1982 Tron, and it's like they just put it in. They obviously didn't license it; they just got away with it. It wasn't suitable. Like it just sort of turned up, and you just get the music from the recognizers just over the middle of a fight sequence or something, going what?
Interesting.
So yeah, do I recommend it? I absolutely do. I bought it on DVD. I've watched it many times. It's the one on ones you want to watch with a whole bunch of mates, just watching it, partly in aghast horror and partly taking the piss out of it. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, there's a fantastic review of Ninja Terminator online that just goes over it and just sort of goes, this is it condenses down to 15-20 minutes. It just goes over it, and there's a great remix where someone mixed up a bunch of samples from it with the Thomas the Tank Engine theme. Same guy that did the Cynic Band remix.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry, Tramp. I trampled a tramp.
I was about to say, did you trample a tramp?
That's no way to speak to your mother.
Brett, not everyone's mother is a tramp. Okay, you need to understand that. I've explained this to you before.
I now own a hunting wagon.
A bargain.
A hunting wagon.
Unknown Creations, I have absolutely no idea how you would extract a shader from that.
Census. Hunting wagon. Interesting.
My favourite, a hunting wagon.
Right, okay. We've done bounties with the trader. Actually, to be honest, there is a trader thing I need to do. I need to go and do something else with the trader. So where is my camp? I'm not going to say it.
The way Henry's like bored of this shit, reading a book.
This way.
It's
to the camp.
Which camp?
Who's it camp?
It's interesting about that. As I
I'm
mentioned
not telling you
before,
whose camp.
This game is very shallow on the gameplay, and at the same time, it's so immersive. I've turned the detail down, by the way, and the wheels aren't spinning very far away. But yeah, it's fascinating how little gameplay or little variety of gameplay there is, and yet just being in the world for an evening, it's a wonderful. And I can imagine this getting better when you've got proper virtual reality. But it's more like I'm virtually a cowboy rather than a very clever and well to put together variety game like GTA. And I really do applaud Rockstar for what they did. Interesting. Do you know the story behind Red Dead? Do you know why Red Dead exists?
No.
Do you know the first one in the series?
No, I've never played it.
No, not Red Dead. Not Red Dead Redemption. The first one in the series.
No.
I want to. Hold on, right.
It's called Red Dead.
Red Dead Revolver.
Red Dead Revolver. Yeah. So Red Dead Revolver was done by a developer who ballsed it up. Konami went to Rockstar, said, "Can you please ship this game in 6 months?" And Rockstar said, "Only if we get the license." And Konami went, "We don't care. Do it." So Red Dead Revolver, it's an alright game. Xbox game, I think. But they did a good job of it. It was quite a sort of a Max Payne, more a Max Payne thing than an open world thing. But that then developed into Red Dead that we all know and love. I really wish.
What do you mean by Max Payne?
Yeah, Max Payne. It's more of a shooter. It's more level based. It's.
I thought Max Payne games were a lot of narrative focus.
No, it's not the narrative part. It's their levels. You load up level 3 where you have to infiltrate the stockade, and now then there's a cutscene, and then the guy you turn out the guy's wife did this. So there's no open world aspect. But Max Payne's probably the Deus Ex. That's more the game I would equate it to rather than GTA 3.
Getting back. I heard most of that because I have a headset on, but.
Well, I wasn't talking.
Do you guys think of the boss?
I don't know. I know. I was just listening.
Oh.
Oh.
I think you got to. Oh, there's probably okay. There's more guys coming behind, so that's why.
Do we take out the boss guy?
Nah, surrender. Go on.
Oh, surrendered. Right.
Yeah. Let's kill all the other guys. Let him. Spare him. Why not? We killed the previous one, so let's surrender this. This guy.
Question, and it is a loaded question. Would this game be better if it pushed a lot more towards negative honor meant that players came after you?
Yeah.
Because
Unsure.
GTA does have the mental state, but I'm pretty sure unless you just sat there and blew people up all afternoon, you'd never achieve anything. And I think that happens in here. Like, you do get the bounty, but you'd have to just sit there griefing all day to actually build your bounty up to a point where it becomes
It'd be worth someone. Yeah.
worth doing.
There's also revenge. People just come and go, screw you. That's it. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You killed me.
again, we've been chatting a lot about the PvP aspects of our game, and we've mostly been talking about other games. So Warcraft has no direct reward for. We'll talk about vanilla Warcraft rather than modern. So there's no direct reward for killing people. Yeah, what's honor used for in vanilla?
Unlocking.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
It's unlocking. You can.
Nothing.
The more honor you get, the more you can unlock.
Nothing. It's used for nothing.
I mean,
in TBC.
I mean, I'm telling you what it's used for.
No, vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Yes, vanilla. Yes,
No.
Adam. In vanilla, listen to me. In vanilla, you would go and do like AV or something like that. You get an honor. You basically get loads of kills, and the more honor you had, the higher the ranking was, which are then unlocked gear for you to unlock.
The AV stuff was with AV rep.
No, there was. You would have AV. You'd have AV specific stuff, which was a faction reward, and you also have honor PvP stuff, which was based on like the marshal or the captain, whatever the ranks were. Then they would unlock stuff that you could actually get and unlock with money, with gold.
Hang on. There is thankfully someone who's written it down. Dishonorable kills, battlegrounds, sources of honor. Pretty sure you're wrong. I'm trying to find it. I certainly don't remember any use for it other than you got ranks because I did a lot. Yeah, the ranks allowed you to get stuff basically, like depending on like there were different weapons and tabards and stuff like that that you could then unlock or get because you'd unlock that rank. Like because my character was a master sergeant because I wanted some of that gear. Okay, well we'll take it as read that you're right because that's not directly a problem. But in essence, world PvP. The honor of grains were pointless. You couldn't. Yeah, it wasn't really worth it. Well, it wasn't in slightly like 10 minutes in AV will get you as much as a week's worth of honor. So yeah, definitely. And you also get diminishing returns. So actually, griefing someone wasn't really that worth it either. Yes. So even then, though, and they also implemented the system where if someone was much lower level than you, they weren't worth honor, and if they were still loading, they weren't worth honor. Like for like 10 seconds after they spawned, because a character spawns in the world before the loading is finished. And they weren't worth honor then. So that was Blizzard's approach to stopping you ganking people. Or people gank. Did it work? Nah, did it fuck. And that's the point I've been trying to get across is that people, not everyone, but some people will gank you in a game just to be an arsehole. Some people like to watch the world burn. Yes. And
if you want any proof of that as a concept, look no further than RuneScape's Wilderness, where people just kill each other for fun.
That's interesting because I haven't played that, but a point was mentioned about RuneScape earlier. Because it says that RuneScape has something to do with it, but yeah, because he basically said that WoW also balances you, so you can't attack people much lower level than you. I'm like fuck, you can't. Like they can't even hit you, and you can literally one-shot them by meleeing them with a wand.
Yeah.
Mate, if I'm level 60 and you're level 1, there is no damage I can do to you that won't kill you. I can kill you with a crowd control spell that does 1% of my normal damage.
Amazing.
But yeah, it's trying to balance out as Schalke put it so perfectly, the wolves versus the sheep. So we're talking, back into Sea of Thieves. It's fine to have a game that is about PvPing, but I mean, as I've mentioned, a lot of the people we fight in, GTA, they don't want to PvP. They want to gank. They want to win. They don't want a fun challenge. They want you to get angry and type at them in the chat that you're angry. That is what they want.
So I haven't played much recently, but I used to play RuneScape 3 a while back, and people got really pissed because there's a bunch of like skilling areas in the wilderness that you can't get anywhere else, and they have higher XP rates. Yeah. and there's an item you can get, which is like it's called like a demonic skull or something. It means that it doubles your XP rate while you're there, but it means that you're immediately skulled, which means you drop all your items when you die.
Okay. So risk reward. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's a risk reward. That's good design. Do I want to take this risk? Yeah.
But the issue is people would like do a thing called skull tricking, which is where they drop the item where someone was skulling, so they accidentally pick it up or something.
Then you can.
In order to forcefully gank them and steal their shit.
Yeah. Warbaits. That's Red Dead 3, Back to the Future 3. Diablo 2 did the same thing. People would join into your game, join your party, find out where you are, teleport to you, teleport home, turn PvP on, leave your party, teleport back, kill you. If you weren't paying attention, they could do that in about 5 seconds. And there was no other game. In Diablo, if you killed someone, you got a copy of their ear. That's it. There was nothing else. You just got the ear of Senior Chicken.
Amazing.
We are coming, by the way, Malcolm. So
that's fun.
This is what I've been trying to make sure that the rest of the team understand. I was aware of this, but having played GTA quite a lot, I'm now much more acutely aware of it. Is that some people, I said, just want to watch the world burn. They just want to win. They just want to make your life miserable. They want to feel better about themselves.
And that's the thing. That's the game for them. That's the problem. It's like,
yes.
In the end, you just get a load of people who just want to kill, basically just gank other people.
Yeah.
But the thing is that usually they get, if they're not winning, they're the kind of people who get annoyed and upset. So actually, they're basically killing the people that they have the same reaction that they want.
Commercially speaking, though, it's not a problem because commercially speaking, so if you want to buy an oppressor and the upgrades and everything, it's about 80 quid. It's a lot of money. So if you commercially speaking, that is fine. They are allowed to do that. They will be. They have made me money. If they cause other people to stop playing because those people are pissed off, it doesn't matter. I'm not losing out. Whereas if a free-to-play player who hasn't ever spent any money on the game starts causing other people to lose, that is not a commercially good system. So GTA, that's probably why they haven't worried about it too much, is because they make plenty of money from the griefers. Sea of Thieves, on the other hand, possibly a bit less. At least in Sea of Thieves, unless... Because remember that guy that they fucking ambushed us partway through a Kraken attack, and we're like, dude, seriously. But
that is literally the case of like, I don't want to lose. I just want to fuck up someone else's day.
Yes.
That's a good hunting strategy.
Yes, but it's
if you want to loot out of them, like economically in game speaking, that's a good strategy.
But it's not fun for me.
Can someone kill that guy? Anyone?
I guess it comes back to the dangerous world setting. Like,
the problem with
that is, the player expects to be saved, like they're putting some kind of honor code that they get do dangerous stuff and no player-based danger.
Yeah,
but the problem with it is though that like when you die in Sea of Things, you lose everything. That's it. All your progress for the last 45 minutes is gone, and that is innately just not fun for anyone.
But the fun part is during the point where am I going to get this back? That is fun. The tension, that is good. I've got to get that full mark. And that was fun in GTA. When I'm trying to do like a business battle mission, trying to get stuff back. It was fun until I realised that if there's someone on the server that wants to kill me, I'll be like, oh, I'm dead. Sea of Thieves, the problem was with that one, I agree with what you say, Schalke, but we didn't opt into the Kraken battle. We weren't like, okay, there's no one around, we're going to do a Kraken battle. We were on our way back, finishing off what we were doing, and suddenly we get attacked by a giant squid, and I'm like, oh shit, now we need to deal with that.
Oh,
and then
that's a good point, because like, in WoW you've got the ability, like you've got War Mode, which of course gives you more XP, doesn't it? So you can do it safely and have no risk, but then you get less rewards.
Yeah, so we mentioned this earlier, so Blizzard have 20% XP is a hell of a fucking carrot, and you can't party or do anything with anyone not in War Mode.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. It is an enormous boost, but it is there if you get pissed off. So that is something I've been looking at. The problem is what happens when let's pretend Sea of Thieves has a passive mode, a war mode off. What happens when 60 or 70% of your server decides they don't want to take part in the PvP? Suddenly,
and that's the thing. I'd I'd say as an example, then you really they should have like PvP servers and PvE servers.
But then you've still got the same problem. You're still splitting it down. But I mean, as Shark has said,
oh yeah, definitely.
You've got to wolves have to have sheep, and I'm like, right, but I don't want to play that. I don't want to.
Sheep gameplay doesn't need to be bad, but it might need special consideration that sheep gameplay is fun.
Yes.
But the thing is, as well, Adam, though, is like when you're saying like there are some people who just want to watch the world burn, basically. I'm sure there are other people who just want to sail around. Would want to sail around and Sea of Thieves. Finding other people that need help, basically, are doing events like
they want
they've got caught back and they want to help out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, Sea of Thieves. Let's just pretend, say, we're writing a Sea of Thieves game. Do I want to include PvP? From a personal point of view, no. I don't. I do enjoy PvP, but mostly in a scenario, battle royale or deathmatch, where my penalty is I lose this round or I lose a point in this round. My penalty isn't everything I've done in the last 45 minutes has been thrown away.
Was for nothing.
Yeah. So certainly in a game where I want to, GTA, I want to own an arcade. So someone ganking me after 45 minutes of accumulating a mission has put me back 45 minutes, and I wasn't really doing it because I'm like super enjoying that. I was doing it because I had to do this mission.
Yeah, but what death means can be tinkered with. In Eve and Perpetuum, you keep all your skills, and the progression is not so money-based, but skill-based. So death doesn't progress the week and month scale progression.
Yes, but in GTA, you can nobble my whole evening's work by just blowing me up, and there's not much I can do. It's just like me nearly finishing a jigsaw puzzle and you just flipping it all on the floor going, aha! Oh, it's brilliant. Right.
I still think you are in a setting where there's a risk-free rate. Having players be on board with a significant risk element is kind of hard. In Perpetuum, there was design balanced the risk element, but in order to balance that, some people did take the risk. You had insane. You had triple rewards for risk areas, in contrast to risk-free areas.
Yeah, well,
that's how risk-averse people can be. That you have to be so lopsided that even tiny amount of risk is 10 times, 100 times.
Well, I mean,
worth of risk.
Yeah, in GTA you have the issue that in some they've literally not let you do some stuff if you can turn the risk off, but then there's certain stuff you can't do. Like none of the CEO or VIP missions, you literally are not allowed to do them. And the problem I have with GTA, it's not the fundamental concept of someone PvPing against me trying to stop me. It's that there is too much range of difficulty. You have no guess before you start it whether or not someone will turn up on a Fagio and he's level 1, or they turn up on a fucking tank and he's got everything and he's bored.
Go find some animals to murder to put in my wagon, Adam.
Add something to that?
You can say whatever you like, Tad. Doesn't mean we'll listen to you. We don't normally, but sure.
I think that's why
Thank you for the
GTA would
service.
benefit
Fair
from
enough.
bigger
No,
amount of players.
Having way too much fun with that. But
Sorry.
no, Star Trek Online has the same problem with PvPing. It had an interesting solution. They made a complete, just Klingons, the entire Klingon race that you can play as. That's pure PvP. You can take Federation stuff, but you choose to go do that.
But if I'm playing as a Federation person, can I just get ganked by a Klingon even if I really am not interested?
Oh.
No.
Unless you go to the specific places for that.
Ah, so if you're in Federation
and they give you a quest to go there.
And you cannot.
Oh my god!
I was in my carrier, and one of the quests is go see the battle zones just to see what it's like. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Let's go see what it is. So I get there, put out all my parasite craft, and then this Defiant flies by and blows me up before I even it got all completely around me. I'm like, okay, I don't belong here.
Yeah. That's interesting, but the problem with that is you're splitting your...
That's fine.
Well, it's not, because you're splitting...
They have a lot of gear dedicated to it,
the
and a lot of people that want to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you've got the player base, I mean, Star Trek Online, I don't know if it's on any other platforms, but I happen to know the Steam version has about 2,500 people at any given point. That's not a big player base. That's one fairly empty Warcraft.
I think it is
server.
multi-platform.
That will help.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to work out a way I can marry PvP, PvE, consensual PvP, and trying to marry that all together into a coherent design, and it is extremely difficult. Because, I mean, fundamentally, I don't want non-consensual PvP. I feel like an arse when we've killed people, and you know, like those guys we killed here. Like we were all having fun, we were all laughing. That was fine. But if we were like literally stopping them from doing a mission, that makes me an asshole, and that's not who I am. And I know.
But actually, that's the nice thing about this game is, I guess, you can forgive someone, or you can put a bounty on their head.
Well, you can parley, you can put a bounty on, you can report them to the police. It has a number of options. GTA doesn't really have much.
Chicken.
The problem with GTA is it's over. Oh, they've like I spent 20 minutes moving this stuff around. I spent several hours setting up the mission. Someone just blows me up. Doesn't matter whether I put a bounty on them. I still have to start. Yeah, I mean, CFDs again. I mean, it's.
I do think it's one of the worst. Like, honestly, I would play that game so much more. Apart from the fact that, you know, the amount of times I've had it happen where I've been doing a PvE mission, I've been like so close to it, really enjoying it, and then suddenly someone just walks around the corner and you're dead, and everything you've done the last hour is gone. I'm like,
I mean,
just stop playing.
Yeah, I mean, if your crow's nest guy is on the ball, that shouldn't happen. Shouldn't.
Like, say that, like Kraken. Anything can happen. Like, you could, you know.
Someone behind us.
I guess when the game gets announced, we can like test the design also
and
comment on it.
Malcolm, there's a thing there. You wanted to kill an animal.
Yeah, I'm looking for big animals already.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we're still at the point where I'm trying to work out what the solutions are and then how to implement those solutions. Like, I understand that some people want to watch the world burn, but I'm not sure I want to necessarily enable people to make other people not enjoy their time. Because, I mean, you always get someone going, oh, it's just a game, man, it's just a game, don't worry about it. I'm like, yes, it's a game, I'm playing it to have fun, and you're stopping me having fun.
Yeah. But this kind of game is like geared around PvE content. If the PvP goals are like more known and more explicit, then
I think to be honest,
more constructive.
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest, that's the whole point about it. Is either have open world PvP and to have a problem, or don't have open world PvP, and then potentially you just don't have. You know, there's no risk and reward, or nowhere near as much risk and reward.
What about those? Do you want to kill those? Yes, you do. Oh, that's
one. Grab it. What's the other one?
For cooperative multiplayer or cooperative, it wouldn't be PvP, but you're just competing against yourself. The Borg events that Star Trek Online has, 5 people just choose to go in, all work together to kill the Borg if you can, and that's it. And you get the rewards for it.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, unfortunately, PvP is one of the pillars of the game. And I'm trying to work out.
If you can put it in there. Can you allow you to
just sneaky spaceships?
No, something completely different. It's just that the discussion happens to have gone on, and obviously with more of us here, I can get a wider viewpoint. It's marrying PvE and PvP in a way that means everyone's having fun as much as possible. I'm not even going to get into the balance issues that I'm already bringing up, but that's a different conversation. It's just that, you know, what is fun PvP? Fun PvP for me is, I mean, if it's game sanctioned. So the stuff in GTA where it's like, get in this vehicle and hold it the longest, that's game sanctioned. You're all doing a challenge and only one person can win. I have no problems with that. That's a net gain. My problem is that when someone who is a multi-millionaire decides to blow me up and get his $1,000 reward, he's not doing it for the reward, he's doing it because he's an arsehole. And that's the difference, whether or not we've all decided to do some versus thing to, you know, to see who gets it. I mean, even if it's like, you know, you decide to kill a certain mob or something, and when you do so, everyone nearby knows and they might come and try and stop you. that's fine as long as I know about it. I can weigh up the pros and cons. But GTA has far too much forced PvP, unfortunately. And it's forced PvP at the tail end of PvE content, so it's even weird in that sort of way.
To my mind, it's very short-term PvP. The more games have more long-term PvP, which is almost missing in games like GTA.
What do you mean long-term PvP?
Like if you battle the same people over and over and you are like struggling to be the top dog in your county or town or something, then the individual battles can be lost or won, but who wins the war is a different issue. There's nothing analogous to a war in GTA. It's all individual battles.
Yeah, but that's because it's not a persistent world. Yes, Malcolm, we're going too fast.
This wagon's going quite fast.
Yeah, that's because it's not a persistent world. I mean, let's just pretend for a minute Eve doesn't exist. What fucking game are you talking about? Because it's just Eve. It's just Eve.
Doom-based things I experience, and it's very Eve-like in that. But like if this game you had like a farm and you had people like get off my lawn or I shotgun you off.
Yeah.
Or even like the kill death ratio guys, that's a kind of permanence, the stat, and that kind of gives them an objective. And the game design around that is kind of like very shallow. It's not well designed out. People are not supposed to optimize that stat. So thinking more about how would someone express themselves as a warrior makes it somewhat more sensible design around that.
Yeah, but that's the for me, that's the PvE content. It is improving my skills against the known quantity. Whereas PvP, I mean, if I play against Malcolm, it's going to be quite a close run thing. If I play against Brett, it's just going to be a hilarious ruffle stomp. So you've got that. Like, PvP is an unknown difficulty. So you can't prove yourself in any way because, you know...
Nothing there.
Because the first time you play it, everyone's crap. The next time you play it, everyone's good. You know, there's no... Sure, matchmaking, but we all know... It's not Rocket League. We all know...
Political game. Like, if you are in a small pond where you know there are no big players, then it's somewhat level.
Yeah, but...
And I think there are some tricks, like in Perpetuum, I think the gear level, like more expensive gear is better, but it's better by a very small amount. So the big players are in better gear, but the cost efficiency of it goes way down.
Right, but so doesn't it have the issue that a skilled low-level player can kill a high-level player?
And is that a problem?
Yeah, because
that's a property, sure, but...
Yeah, because what's the point in having any progression or gear whatsoever?
Because the edge is important if you care about who comes on top.
Edit out the
like
top...
steroid use. Like,
edit out the top
you still have to train, but it can make the difference between winning and losing.
Yes, at the ultra-professional level, at world... at Mr. Universe bodybuilding levels, not at any other level. So what you're doing there is you're talking about mechanics that only affect 1% of the player base.
Like I'm not sure how it makes it only affect small amount of players.
Because it's the edge. It's the tiniest percentage of a difference. It's the difference between Tad and I play a racing game and I go manual gears and he goes automatic. So I'm shaving off 1/10 of a second of a lap time.
Even in GTA, people don't use the bazookas because of the high cost of the ammo. That's the kind of balancing.
Yeah, but they do. That's the thing. I mean,
I guess because money isn't a consumable, because you don't have an economy to run, you have just an accumulation of stuff, and whether it happens slow or fast.
Yeah, but I mean, if the bazookas were 10 times the cost, they were. I might think about it, but as it stands, I will lose. If I shoot you with a bazooka, I lose $1,500. And you're only worth 1,000 at most under sort of any circumstances. So I am losing money by killing. But
yeah, it's not economically coupled.
Doesn't matter. You can't do anything about it. If I shoot you down with a homing missile, you die. There's nothing you can do about it unless you're in a military vehicle.
Just dump them there. Close.
Yeah, but that's because a bazooka is many times better than bullet weapon.
Yeah, but
you can't seem to put it on.
my point is there's no balancing in there. I can either save money and not win, or maybe, but probably not, or I can just spend a bit of money and absolutely guarantee the kill. That's not good balancing in any way.
Well,
shape,
in
or
my
form.
mind, if the point of the battle is to come ahead as a top dog in the economy, then the opposition losing more money than you makes you the winner, even if you have more deaths on your account. If you have caused more economic damage to them, you are essentially the killer.
Sure, but I mean, we're talking about GTA, not a 4X game or something like that. This is kind of the thing in GTA. There's no point to killing anyone, and people still do. And in this, there's no point to killing anyone, and it's fair. It's not quite so bad like in this. I don't know why particularly, and I say I'm trying to basically explore different ways of encouraging, not disallowing PvP.
It's full. Drive us home.
But also
Please.
not having it so people leave because they aren't enjoying being killed against their will. Which happens a lot. I mean, I know it wasn't PvP, but I stopped playing Minecraft when a creeper blew up my little house. Nothing I could do. House went bang, I was like, fuck this. Alt F4, right click on install.
Right here somewhere. I think you might have gone a bit far.
Yeah.
You can have a look. You can have a look and see how you get that.
Just smash
Where's
your
down at me?
Smash
Oh,
your...
not that way. So you got to go down.
me.
Oh, no, not that way. Go right further. Go around to you. Don't go over the edge, please.
Just trying to work out
Over down here.
Just trying to work out a reverse. Sorry, my horse... Oh, it's right.
You know your brake button, like on the horse, is that one, yeah?
You want to break your horse? Okay.
No, Adam, please, no.
It's like I say it now.
Oh my god. Ah!
You just said don't break the horse. Break! Oh my god, the horse is like, let's go.
Yeah, I know. And it's downhill as well. Presume this. Oh, how the hell are you meant to do this? Yeah. Okay.
Skill.
Okay, like that. And I presume.
You mentioned
Going
the
to talk to
whole
him.
changing things for the 1%. What do you
There you
think
go.
about like stuff where in like, I don't know, like a MOBA where they balance it around that 1%, but then people still play the normal underlying games?
I mean, in some
that a bad
cases,
thing?
people think they are the 1%.
Steer there.
I mean, how can I describe it? I mean, it's like I used to make quite a lot of money on my Warcraft character. I would log on, I would go and harvest. Oh, is it not close enough? I would harvest Swift Thistle and then make Swift Thistle tea, which gave you the most minor buff, but you're allowed to use it in Battlegrounds, so it sold for quite a lot of money. So stuff like that, which is. But I say Warcraft's. I'm quite surprised they didn't remove Warcraft's non-consensual PvP at any point. Where am I going with this, Malcolm?
To me.
In the water. All right.
Yeah, why not? It's fun. Yeah, it's fine.
Fine.
Why not?
Why? Because it looks deep. That's why.
No,
Oh wait, the wagon's empty. Ah, I see. We've emptied it. Okay.
Yeah. I've got 2 deer, one of which is a perfect one.
And the other thing is, Brett, that when you're talking about the larger members, they have more money than they know what to do with. They have hundreds of.
Your vehicle has been destroyed.
My guy just got off the.
Oh.
He just got off it and went. Nope. Yeah, they've got
Okay.
more. They've got more money than they know what to do with. They don't have to prioritize or triage their tasks in the same way that a smaller dev would have to, because the smaller dev does not have 300 people balancing games.
Sure.
Balancing stuff. So a smaller dev would need to pick its battles more carefully. Or something like GTA, I am very surprised that they haven't had more stuff to do with the ganking. Certainly, based on the Red Dead stuff, because you can call the police, essentially set a wanted level on, you can parlay, you can drop out of the combat entirely, which is good. But at the same time, people can still blow our horse and cart up. The important thing to note, balance-wise, is that in this game, someone can come along and kill us, but there are no vehicles with 20 times the armor and 5 times the speed of our horse and cart.
I thought you were putting that on the fire. Cool. So if you can you see the trader like stuff on here at all, like what the levels are? If you come near this if you go near the table there.
I can see a butcher's table with plentiful and 25 at 100 goods.
Yeah, so when you get the goods, basically is what he creates. That's what you go and do with the delivery, and every so often you need supplies, which is the middle one. So that's why I have to do the supply run.
Well,
basically, he just does it passively as you're playing, and then
it really
hand it in and get a lot of money.
It really absolutely is the GTA businesses. The difference is there's only one, and GTA is like 15.
Can't see any more animals around here.
Yeah, I've never been happier, he says, scraping the viscera off a skin.
Yeah. Adam, what's your Deadeye level like? Is it full or?
I never use it.
Really? You never use Deadeye?
Nope.
Why not? So good.
I'm on a pad.
Yeah, but literally, like, it shoots faster, so you just hover over like 4 or 5 people, and it just goes bang, 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 they're all dead with headshots.
That's how I kill people anyway, man. Oh, there's a wardrobe here.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Whoopsie! I've just put out a fire. Oh, I've just done something bad with the fire.
You just put out.
I just walked all over your bed as well.
You set my whole camp on fire. This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh no! I need to put my hat on.
Disaster.
Apparently, I can store 3 hats on my horse. I was not aware.
That's a hell of an outfit you've got there.
Thank you. I like the way my bandolier is designed for somebody with a lot more clothes on. And I've got proper pokey nipples going on too. Look at that.
Oh, God.
Pokey nips.
Let me zoom in. There you go. Actually, I think it might be the belt buckle. But yeah, I'm just looking at the lighting. It's just glorious. Although my detail can go up high. I'm only using half my GPU. Volumetric lighting quality. Ultra.
Ultron.
Oh, damn it, Studio Fortress. Thank you. I knew there was something I forgot. No one mentioned it. So I changed the volumetric lighting quality and the mist has gone away. Great. Yeah, we were doing transport hacking yesterday.
American red fox and a deer. Oh, the deer's still alive.
I'm curious to see another generation of game after this. Like, this is, as far as I know, this is kind of the most advanced of these games. Visually, more than anything else. Like, Cyberpunk is not even in the same league. And this is just...
This game is stunning.
It's just endlessly beautiful in all different ways. Even when I'm like, wow, this really sploopy, shitty mud looks really sploopy and shitty. I mean, SnowRunner again is absolutely incredible.
Some town.
Oh yeah, SnowRunner's got the season. Is it season?
Some town. Some little girl keeps trolling. Keeps trolling her local news by sending them pictures from Red Dead Redemption, and the news keeps putting up those pictures for nature pictures.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
They have no idea.
Wow, nice.
I mean, it's not hurting anyone, so.
I mean, it's not photorealistic,
No,
but it's
and
not,
it's awesome.
It's not a long way off now. We are beginning to hit that point.
It's close enough.
Starting to get a bit scary.
Well, that's why my beard looks amazing, because it's clearly a real beard.
Yes, clearly.
Are we talking like meaning of life beard?
Have you not seen my beard in Red Dead?
He's not
Look at the
joking.
stream.
It's the actual beard.
Also,
Interesting.
that was life. That was Life of Brian anyway, not Meaning of Life.
It's a fake beard.
What was it? Oh yeah. Are there any women here?
See now look at it. This looks like a damp morning.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
Just the mist.
The thing I always notice is always leaves, because they always
Ah.
look very 2D, don't they?
Yes, I mean here. I mean that tree doesn't look brilliant up close.
Yeah.
But when you're drawing 20,000 trees, there are limits to what you can do. Oh
This is
wait,
true.
your rope is very strong.
Is that what you tell all the ladies?
Tie me up, Daddy. Wait, I'm going to emote at you. Oh, come back here so I can emote at you.
Serious over there.
I remember what the emote button is.
The interact button and then...
Yeah.
Your face. Sorry.
The emote button again.
Wait, at the bottom left, do you get a button to interact with me?
Oh, wait. No, of course
No,
it's
not that one.
and that's also bottom right, right? Bottom right.
Yeah.
You do that, and then you go emote wheel.
Zooming in on his hair, you can kind of tell that's not quite there either, can't you?
Yes.
What?
Hair's very difficult.
It's pretty good. I mean, my beard looks particularly bad, but I mean, it is all nicely backlit. It's got translucent skin. It's got subsurface scattering.
Oh, it's not bad. It's just very hard to get hair right, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if this game revolved around hair, I believe Rockstar could do it. Where's Malcolm's hair? Can I shoot his hat off? No. No, shot through the hat didn't count. But yeah, your facial hair is not. It's all right, but I mean, I have seen better, but I've not seen a game that's done.
The bit at the back's pretty bad, but the light going through it as well is not bad.
Yeah, but it's got subsurface scattering. So, Ants was the first film. 95. Ants was, I think, first film to have subsurface scattering.
Ants was 95. No.
He's like, don't do this to me.
Sorry.
That was my reaction. I was just like, I swear I was older than that when I saw it.
I'm sorry, 98.
Yeah, I was going to say, there you go. That makes more sense.
So as far as
I'm
I'm aware, that's the first film to have subsurface scattering. So we now have in real time at 60 frames a second at a higher resolution than the cinema, something that was relegated to only the cinema
20 years ago.
20 years ago, yeah.
Pretty good.
Which is amazing. What year was not Pandora Express? What was it called? Arctic Express, Polar Express.
It feels like it's going to be indefinitely delayed, but I'm curious what kind of new stuff they might try and do with the new Avatar films, because obviously James Cameron likes doing that kind of stuff with films, doesn't he?
Yes, he's doing 120 frames a second film, which is interesting. Hey,
films only need to be 24, don't they?
Someone's talking to us. Someone's hey, hello. Who? I can hear you. Where are you? I'm cold. Will you hold me?
What? Was it in the lake?
What? No, I'm cold. I'm just running around the lake and I'm all wet. Will you hold me and make me warm?
What?
I think he might be French. Bonjour.
Oh.
Je m'appelle.
I don't hear him on the screen.
Froid.
Je suis un baguette.
Je suis no, that's my name.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh, he's run away. Come back
Omelette
here.
du fromage.
I mean, are you surprised?
Monsieur.
Omelette du fromage.
Terrible.
Je ai froid. Possibly should. I can't remember. I found some horses, Malcolm. Should I kill them?
Some what?
Wild horses.
I think you get negative honor for doing that.
Oh.
So yeah, sure, go for it.
Aha. Thunder. The lightning's rather good as well.
Yeah.
Things that aren't good. My horse is fucking route finding. Like, I don't care. Just teleport to the side of the river. I don't care.
Adam, jump on my horse. Actually, let me change it so you can jump on my horse first.
Your horse amazing?
Is your dad?
Oh my
Are you down
God.
there?
Wait 1 sec.
Okay.
You can jump on my horse. Apparently, you missed.
I love the way he started to scream. Well, I'm on your miles away.
Oh, ouch.
I'm bringing you back.
Oh, good. The nice bag's bringing me my own corpse.
There you go.
Missed.
Yes.
Oh, the horse. Yeah, the horse fur is also. I mean, your horse. The shininess when it's wet is just. It's a bit weird. It does look a little bit like a fish, but it is very good
Getting there.
regardless.
It feels like everything about this is like, oh, it looks good, but when you look at it closely, it's not quite there.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to shoot this? Oh, that's a horse. Never mind.
I'm trying to see if I can. Where do you think he's going?
Are you going to lasso
The
a horse?
moon.
I'm gonna try. See what happens.
Well.
You hear the rain? Raining very heavily at my place.
Course
I'm about
six
to get kicked.
Course 6 are very good as well. If it kicks you, I'll just shoot it.
Really.
At least buy dinner first. Hey, there are people on there are people on boats here. No, I don't want to target Malcolm. What the fuck, game? No, stop it. It's like, do you wish to shoot this horse? No.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, you do.
Okay. It's now locking onto Henry. I was trying to zoom in on the boats.
Huh, I have a new friendly horse.
Oh, missed. Oh, god damn it. Come on. It's a little bit slow on the fire.
This horse is out.
Okay, so-
Taking it for a swim.
Ah! Wait, I shot him and he carried on rowing.
Have a new horse.
That is a tricky shot. Right. Right, where'd everybody go? I was busy
Whenever I turn around, I was just looking at all the boats. Yeah, there's just corpses on every single one of them. When I had them.
No.
'Twas not I.
You can steal the boats and go for a
paddle.
A paddle.
Right.
What is that? Is that a boat? What the fuck's this big red thing? Is that a boat?
Yeah.
What?
Looks like it.
Why is there a boat here? Is there someone spawned it? Oh, it's
my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I think someone spawned that in. That is. I
And then-
saw that as well.
Then a lod pop.
Is that wait what? What on earth?
Oh, then you're.
Um,
Okay, let's see if there's a mount point. What? What?
Don't tell me that you get in this boat.
We are in this boat.
Oh, well, I'm just feeling a bit behind, obviously, but
Well, yeah, it looks like someone spawned the boat, or the boat.
no, I'm sure someone spawned it.
AI has gone a bit Larry. Why would they implement code to let you do this? Like, hackers can only do what the server will let them do.
apparently let them spawn a giant boat sideways.
Oh, Malcolm's having an interpolation.
Oh, hello.
Oh, the boat just moved in an exciting...
Come on, Patsy. What can you do?
Well, I'm curious if I go up on the bridge. Wow, your horse is just failing.
Well, Adam, you see where I am?
What could go wrong?
Patsy. Oh no. Oh no.
He asks.
Oh,
Everything goes wrong.
no. Patsy, can you help?
Your horse is broken. I can't move. There we go. I'm just gonna
Patsy,
go.
I can't-
I'm gonna go up on the railway bridge.
Patsy, come closer.
I think one of the reasons I do like this is the emergent stuff that happens. Stuff that's sometimes scripted, but not entirely. But it's just sometimes just
The cow died.
just stuff happens.
You mean
What
like
do
when
you
your
do?
horse? You mean like every single time your horse dies, and you're like, no, my horse.
A bit like that, yes. No. Oh. Hey. Oh dear. Oh.
What happened to that boat, I wonder?
Well, we think a hacker
Some-
spawned it. That's our
Yeah.
guess. That's our guess.
It's middle of the road, isn't it? Yeah.
Middle of the road? No, it's underneath the bridge.
Road.
Why would
Sorry, it's-
why would call hacker spawn a boat in?
There's a train coming. It's a shame the boat. Now, if I was a hacker, I'd have spawned the boat on the railway line, which I suspect is what they maybe did. Malcolm, your horse is on the railway line, by the way.
No, it's not. My
Yeah.
horse is.
Now,
yeah.
your new horse is on the railway line.
I mean, I don't have a new horse.
Yes, you do.
Oh, the one I grabbed earlier.
And there's
Oh,
a,
this would be a fun experiment.
and there's a train coming. Oh, then the horse just there's a train coming, and then the horse just kicked me in the face and ran up. Well,
Nice. I'm waiting.
You blame him.
I'm trying to find somewhere I can stand so the train won't train me. Is there room at the edge? Is there just room here? Like
I'm
this?
watching. I'm watching. I'm waiting.
I'm watching.
Sup? Ow.
I'm waiting.
Oh dear, I fell off.
The horse is now freaking out. Run away!
Come on,
Uh-oh,
horsey.
uh-oh.
No, and bosh. Wait, hold on.
What happened to it?
The horse is running along on the rails, and then
Right, loading up the stream. I didn't see that.
it's okay when it's not my horse.
I did not see that on the stream. I need to see it though.
Oh dear.
Okay, I've got
The
top of the
brains
boat.
in physics.
So can we get inside the boat anywhere? Is there an inn?
I don't think so.
Ah, that's a shame.
Oh yes. I didn't see what happens to the horse on your stream. I missed it.
Oh, you can always go back.
Got
Yeah,
knocked
that's what
off.
I'm going back to have a look.
I made it.
Oh, you. Did you? So, no, got any dynamite?
What, blow the boat over?
Yes.
I wonder if the boat. I wonder if the boat is.
Oh, I just saw what happened to the horse.
God, you're behind Australia, aren't you? Jeez.
He
I just had to
went
go
back.
back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
What happened there?
I'm not entirely sure. I just saw him appear next to me and then fall off.
Disappear.
It's like, hi, bye.
Oh, there are nice deer down there.
Oh, there's no physics on the boat, so the lifeboat is just stuck at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, they're floating away. Oh.
Yes, these doors don't have any open actions.
That's a balance. So what is it? Just a
Wait,
completely
wait.
random static boat?
I just died, hit by a vehicle.
Doubt.
Technically.
You're right.
Well, I think I hit the vehicle, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that's probably closest. It looks like how this
Face to his fist style.
Yeah,
kind of, I think, yeah.
Face to a boat style. Oh, hold on, I put the camera inside the boat.
Oh, the boat's shaking. Not good.
Okay, so there's definitely nothing inside the boat. I can guarantee that 100%. The boat's shaking. I thought it might be. Oh,
Yeah, you're moving it, I think.
Yeah, I'm super strong. So we had a discussion earlier. What happens when a new movable force hits...
Immovable force,
An
immovable
unstoppable
objects, and
yeah.
unstoppable force.
And the answer is, oh dear, I have a problem. I've got pushed down through the world.
Oh really?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Give the stream.
Stream
Nice. It's out.
That's fantastic.
But the trick is not to give the game anywhere to resolve you to. Wait, now there's people shouting abuse. Jesus cussing Christ. Oh, they're shouting at the boat.
Oh, what is it for? Is it other players or?
There's horses walking through the. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Safe for flatter ground. I'm looking on a boat and it's sort of shaking. DJ's a bit more squished. No, he's not anymore. There.
And you made it out, did you?
Oh yeah, I was on purpose. There's a guy just riding a horse just into the boat.
Oh, tired.
And here's a corpse. Oh, that's mine.
Is that mine?
No, it's mine.
Oh.
So I love the way it's scraping myself along this boat doesn't make my hat fall off.
Or your fake beard, for that matter.
It's a totally real, but I explained this. It's not a fake beard. It's absolutely.
Oh wow, that was buggy.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, pushing the boat along. Pushing. Hey.
You're actually moving the boat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm suddenly jiggling about on top of it.
That's what she said. I could probably scare their horse because they can't do anything.
You not managed to move the boat enough then, or is it?
Well, this. You know, I wedged myself under the ground. I've now wedged the boat. Oh, I may have just done something.
Yeah, I just did that and teleported it. Yeah, that same thing. There you go.
Yeah. So this. Oh dear. This horse has got his head. There we go.
His head stuck where?
Through the bat. Through the.
Where the sun doesn't shine. Oh, train. Choo-choo.
Oh no! I've killed the horse. I'm sorry. Horse.
Oh wow, I am completely underground now. Now, where are you?
Oh, there's more people coming.
Oh, I fell through the ground. I actually fell through.
Nice. Well done. Officer.
Oh wait a minute. No. Oh. Teleport me somewhere.
Okay, so people are turning up, spawning, running into the boat, and falling off their horse, and then swearing, and then getting stuck.
Adam, come down to the bottom side of the boat over here, at the other end.
Pointy end.
Over
Oh,
here.
we've got 3 more people coming.
And then run down this side. If you run basically over here to the point where it actually does hit the ground.
Yeah, sometimes it resolves you sideways. Sometimes it, it just resolved me to the right then.
No, we're moving.
There you go. And then if you come here, Adam, which way? So if you go the way I was going.
There's like 6 people here now, AIs. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't resolve you that way. Like it just sort of slides me out. You get
Oh no, it fell through again.
You need to basically hit the perfect point where you're down a collision line, so it can't resolve you left or right, and just goes.
So go.
There we go. Yeah, I managed that.
Yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world. Well, has been fun. I should probably get to bed.
Me too.
Unfortunately.
I've got that work thing tomorrow as well.
Well, me too. So for those of you who are watching and who care, I am doing a dev stream for some hours, but not too many hours tomorrow. So it'll be a short one. It will probably mostly be chatting rather than development, just about some of the Fortchcraft developments and where we are and stuff. So please do pop in and say hi. And tomorrow night we're doing GTA. So it's much like the horses, only with more hackers and cars. So yes, cheers for watching, guys, and we will see you all tomorrow. Twice. I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow. What even is my life?
Hey.
Yeah.